Happy, Larry. Could not be happier. Could not be happier.
In a large housing scheme in Kilmarnock, more than 1,000 families live in a mix of privately owned and council houses. A handful of those households agreed to be filmed over a year. The scheme follows some of their stories, from star-struck lovers
Happy, Larry. Could not be happier.
to parents trying to keep their kids on the straight and narrow.
The tears are starting to come in my eye.
And from people fighting for the community
How do you think it went? I waste of fucking time.
to those just struggling to keep their own families together.
So sorry. And I love you forever and a day.
The scheme charts the extraordinary and unpredictable ups
That's the scariest thing I've ever done in my fucking life.
and downs
I'm not used to it, okay?
of daily life for 6 very different households. One of the most well-known families, with over 30 members living around the scheme, is the Cunninghams. 5 of them live on the top floor of one house.
Don't argue, right?
Sake, I'm never
You're no
looking at
staying
you.
out. Don't start shouting at me. You're no staying out. Right? 10 o'clock we're here for.
Watch me. No, I'm not coming in at 10 o'clock.
Are you married at 10 o'clock?
Are you?
You're never 16, you can't get it on. I'm not being up for 10 o'clock.
Are you?
No, I'm not,
Are
man.
you?
No, I could
You're
live
not-
there, because there at 10 o'clock, man.
You're no sign out, you're no sign out then.
10 o'clock's long enough. Aye, alright.
As former heavy drinkers, Dad Gordon and Mum Annie are desperate to keep their youngest Kimberly on the straight and narrow. Gordon spent many early years behind bars while Annie tried to bring up their 5 kids, 2 of whom live at home. Tearaway and all-round bad boy Chris, and 15-year-old Kimberly, who's celebrating leaving school.
I've normally got to be in for 10 o'clock, but it's Saturday and I'm nearly 16, they can't keep me in. Move out, have parties. Rubbish, nobody's going to walk me on the road. I'll get every camera now.
There's a lot of stupid people about there.
There's too many things happening these days. About kind of like...
There is 30 men out there. Well, see where the paedophiles come out of jail. This is where they'll come here, sir. I'm not saying they come to Kilmarnock, but there is a paedophile cult in here, sir. As long as she's with somebody to walk home me at 10:15, it doesn't bother me. If she's not at that door, she'll hear me. You heard the GK there?
Having turned their lives around, Gordon and Annie are desperate to make sure history doesn't repeat itself with their own 5 kids. Two of the most well-known characters in the scheme are recovering drug addict Marvin and his dog Bullet.
Bullet Beard. Everybody calls him Bullet Beard. I'm not kidding you. Everybody knows him. Everybody. People I don't even know the dog. I used to be in and out of prison constantly from I was 17 till I was 24. And I've been out for the past 5 years, so I've come up in 6 years. I've been out of trouble. Since I've been off heroin, just keep myself to myself, and since I got my accommodation, I would like to meet the right person, and then after that I would like to get a job and just a family, just a normality, just a bit of a normal living. That's all I would like, and for my mum and dad to not to have to worry about me. Bullet's the best friend I've got just now, so it's hard to find a decent friend nowadays, so it is. Where you got it?
Marvin may have Bullet, but what he really wants is to settle down and have a family. and he's looking forward to a visit from an old girlfriend once she gets out of prison. With 3 minutes to go before their daughter Kimberly's 10 o'clock party deadline, Gordon and Annie are beginning to worry that there's no sign of her.
It's better bed here till 10 o'clock. No make me look a fool. No, it's 57. 15 minutes to 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock, there's still no sign of Kimberly.
She's not answering the phone.
The deadline has not been met, and Gordon is about to lose his rag when
10 o'clock, my daughter.
Kimberly makes her entrance.
I'll call that 10 o'clock, my daughter.
So long.
You are?
Got a taxi here.
You need to. Good lasses, David, up to help.
No, I can't. All my pals are just fighting Nicholas and driving to St Christopher River. Declan stood in and instead battled into Jamie, and I think Jamie broke his rib because he's lying cut out on a bus screaming to death.
She's attracting attention to yourselves, are you?
No, and then, this is the older boys that try to battle him.
Keep telling you. Stop running about with them.
No, I only came home because he...
For the moment, Gordon and Annie have managed to keep a lid on Kimberly's partying.
What?
But they're about to face a much bigger challenge, as their eldest son is due in court. Single mum Kay lives in the scheme with her two daughters, 15-year-old Candice and 5-year-old Kendall. Kay has recently lost her father, and 2 months ago she took in 17-year-old Jenna, who was homeless.
This is the living room area. Kay, Candice, Kendall and Gary. This used to be Kay's papa's room, so that, but he's dead now. So nobody really uses this room. So we just come in and out but when we want. This room was done up, but then Kay wanted to redecorate and she gave us the loft room, so this room's not really done yet. And this is your room out here. It's a pure mess, but aye, this is where me and Candice sleep, out here. There's Kendall coming, the witch.
I don't like her being crabbit.
You're a wee lying shite. I'm not really crabbit, I'm not crabbit with her sometimes.
When she's crabbit, I don't like her like that.
She's come out, waking us up and jumped my boots and all that. I'm like, Kendall, why to move? Because I'd been drinking and that the night before, and I'm like, fuck off. When I leave, kind of brought me into their family and made me feel like wanted and that. Like, I don't know, it's just good.
I've not had an easy upbringing and I know what it's like. Do you know what I mean? And I just couldn't turn folk away because it's a cry for help for them. And I'd help anybody, I would.
As well as Jenna, Kay has also taken in Gary, who is homeless and battling a drink addiction.
Drinking, partying last night, man. Oh, rough as a dog. Got to get a bath, man. Right.
He was a cry for help. He was trying to commit suicide and all that, and try to get him back. Detox to have the do.
Not long after her dad passed away, Kay was dealt a second blow when she lost her job working in a food factory.
I just wasn't thinking one day and I just went to go to the toilet and I went into the kitchen and ate a meatball, which I shouldn't have done. And the big man caught me, so that was me sacked.
Lazy lass.
Despite their problems, Kay is determined to help Gary and Jenna and thinks bringing them into her family is the answer.
Kendall, how old are you?
5.
I think I was in foster care when I was 5. My mum and dad was in rehab.
I had postnatal depression after Kendall was born. Oh, it was really bad. I just didn't want to be here. So I understand what they're going through. Do you know what I mean? But it's just thinking positive and getting on with it.
A lot fresher now. Been through a bit of a bad time, you know. Lost my mum and my vein and that. Was all my drinking and all that all the time. Just a pure party, I know, get what I mean, when I listen to anybody. And I've lost my woman through it, my wee boy. Every job I get, I lost through the drink. Like going to parties all weekend, then can't make it the Monday. Go and try and get something else sorted out instead of because it's not feeling okay with me being here with all my problems kind of after Dad just dying. So it's not really fair on the woman. She's too nice a woman kind of do that to me here with my drinking all the time and whatnot. So I'll get there. I will get there, look, man. Just through time, you know what I mean?
However, Kay's desire to help Gary and Jenna could have big implications for her own family. Marvin's dreams of becoming a family man are one step closer as he's been reunited with his ex-girlfriend Dana, who's just got out of prison. Dana has been released early with an electronic tag. Marvin is keen to introduce Dana to Bullet. But after a long wait, Bullet has his own welcome surprise.
Hello, what have you been doing? Uh-oh. Son of me pooping. Come on, see me, come on. Fancy, miss me. Where you been, excitement? You've been all your daddy.
Bullet has had more time inside than he can handle. But Dana is keen to prove her worth and clean the boys up, which could prove to be quite a challenge.
Where's the van? Where's the van, Shorty? Oh, somebody's kicked my friends down and everything. This is a lovely neighbourhood, isn't it?
As you can see, there's a lady in the house. He sees a lazy bum. He looks after himself and his dog. Well, he feeds the dog more than he does himself anyway.
Hey, morning.
Dana's been released from prison on the tag and is now using methadone to control her heroin addiction.
Getting all dirty? Come on.
Marvin is trying to stay away from heroin, but getting involved with someone still struggling with drugs is a big risk for an ex-addict. It's a big day for Gordon and Annie. Their son Brian is due in court today after he was charged for a breach of the peace in the scheme. Today's trial might be the final straw that separates him from his new family.
Who's this? See Papa? Who's your dad? Shout Dad. See Papa?
No, he was wanting to get into any more trouble with the last 7 charges. This is his last chance.
Feel the worst.
Brian's never once had a charge in his life when he's sober. So I drink related. The same as Christopher. Never ever been charged, it's been drink related.
I feel I'm going to get to jail, I think. But I hope not, but just hope for the best. Not really I can do about it. But there's a letter in saying I've had postnatal depression and that. So I just need to wait and see.
Dad Gordon knows how jail works, and in case Brian is locked up, advises him on how to carry in tobacco.
Take a minute, right? Put your pocket. They never take it off you.
Yeah, I'll take it off as soon as the court's house.
Right, but then see me go to the back up there. See me go to the next. No problem. Get back.
Nervous. It's quite fear, isn't it? It's like you've got the jail.
House. Gary is on the move.
Don't sit in front of him. He doesn't know he's moving out. Guys, my mummy said he's moving out and he's doing my mummy's head in. He's saying stuff. I'm going to take this car away and I'm going to buy you shopping, and then he doesn't. He doesn't come back with the shopping. He just goes away and doesn't come back. That's why my mum's sending them out.
Kay's oldest daughter, Candice, isn't happy with the way Gary's been behaving and has told her mum. Kay thinks Gary is taking advantage of her help and has asked him to leave.
I feel terrible. I try to help him, but no. But Candice helped me last night, it's either him or me, so she's my lassie, so it's definitely her.
I just don't trust him anymore now, isn't it? And he's just treating this house like a house. Making a father my man.
Peace, peace.
Gary is now homeless again.
The usual shit, I'm used to it, but that happens all the time, you know what I mean? I was getting myself settled, get everything going good, and then I was just get put out wherever I'm at, fucking then back to square one again. Main fault, innit? Supposedly main fault, but I don't know. Ain't got a clue, my man.
Although he's never been convicted, Brian is no stranger to court. Today he's facing charges relating to a breach of the peace in the scheme after he got drunk, took Valium and stumbled into the local post office where a racially aggravated disagreement occurred.
Are you going to see the lawyer?
There's so many chances, isn't there? Just keeps getting out with the skin in his teeth every single time.
The lawyer keeps saying he's on his last chance. The last 7 charges, the lawyer goes, that's sure. No more chances left, and it's coming up on Christmas and New Year. And then he goes and does that a fortnight ago, gets done with a ratio. So, I don't think things are going to look good today at all. And it's one of my sons that's up at the court of mine with a bag of nerves, in case they get sent to prison. I just hate the thought of them going to prison.
Round at Kay's, Gary has been moved on, but his spot is already being taken by Lisa and her little boy. She's just been evicted from her own house after complaints from her neighbours about the noise from partying and constant arguments.
This is all I could fit in here. There's the bed, the telly, and the mirror. That was it. Everything else is in my mum's bit. This is my wee boy Jared. He'll be 3 in July. What happened to your daddy's foot? Did they stamp in your mum's charger? What did we say? Ha. That's what you get for wrecking our wee house.
Another one on. Lisa's dead now. She's no on drugs or anything. Do you know what I mean? She's been through a lot. She's depressed and all the rest of it, but... Aye.
Kay may have given up on Gary, but she's still determined to help Jenna and Lisa. Back at court, Brian's social reports about his attitude have not been that positive.
She said straight away, she went like that, I can see you come across to somebody with like somebody told you to do something, you'd be like, oh, who are you talking to? I was like, how can you judge me for 40 minutes to speak to me? She does everything, man, she says stuff I'm not says.
What's her name? Saying that he's high risk of reoffending.
High risk of reoffending, high risk of no doing with the community. He says he'll do my best, but he says 6 to 8 months, that's with the third half it. A year itself for that? Bail and a year for the racism.
A year for the bail?
Aye, so 2 years.
Aye, it's automatic now. See, I didn't know these ins and outs. It's years for after it. The only good thing he's got going from is he's went for the reports, he's turned up at court, he's not getting any trouble, he's never been back near the shop. That's the only good things he's going for him.
It looks as if Brian is likely to face 2 years behind bars. And Gordon can't face it.
I wasn't going to go back in. It's just hurt me now, you know what I mean? The tears are starting to come at me, you know what I mean? Knowing he's going to get out of jail. I'm not wanting to get through life having through now. Happens, but just as long as he doesn't give him too much time, you know what I mean?
Kay has told Lisa that she can stay for as long as she needs to get back on her feet.
It's your Fru Candice and Jenna, isn't it? And we became best of pals now. I love her to bits. She's brilliant. She would do anything for MD. She would. No, you don't try, you do.
Okay.
You do. She's brilliant, man.
Aww.
Lisa has not only had to deal with a breakup, but she's also had to make a heartbreaking decision, having just fallen pregnant.
Just
thinking about my wee boy at the end of the day. I've not got a steady home. I wouldn't bring another one into this world, get I mean, knowing that I've no support with the way that I've already got. Never mind bring another one into the world, get I mean. Stupid anyway, for getting pregnant. But it's all by me now.
Brian's case has just been heard.
I got 8 months. I gave him 12 months and reduced it to 8 months for pleading guilty. I thought he was going to let him out, kind of way the lawyer spoke great for him. But he says there comes a time when, because it's racial, that man had says he called him all the Bin Laden bastards and all that. But Brian Kennedy, the fella didn't call him that. But obviously just says that to the police to get him done.
And get him the whack for it. You give him the full whack. Give him 12 months, 4 months off. Because he pled guilty straight away, you know. He'll do 4 out it.
They wouldn't have caught him Bin Laden and all that.
Bullet, Marvin and Dana are getting on like a house on fire. And Marvin has asked her to move in. Love, it seems, is in the air.
Happy as Larry. Could not be happier. Could not be happier. Dana's moving in.
Getting the tag changed.
Tag changed today. They didn't even have to do a report at the house. They were happy enough with just the written report.
Just need to put the messages in, going down to my grand's, phone them, saying I'm unplugging it and taking it back up and plug it in.
And then they come and fix it.
And that's me and him living together.
I want it, man.
Forever.
Never, no.
Guess who done the dishes?
Guess who done it for?
Moi.
She's in the top kitchen and I hoovered about and washed flares and whatnot. 2 days are over the moon. That's me. That's the best news I've had in a long time. So it is.
No, I can snuggle up with them at night and make up beside
exactly,
them.
Both wanted. I've just got what I wanted. So we have that's everything just fell into place
made
perfect.
for one another.
So I love it a bit. So I do.
2's company. But 3 may be a crowd. Back at their house, Gordon and Annie are blaming themselves for Brian's situation.
I know it's a few years ago, but when we were fighting all the time, when we were drunk, Brian used to get into states, like squealing the place down and everything. He was quite nervous, Brian, when he was wee. Just all through us drinking and fighting all the time.
Gordon was in a care institution from 5 to 16 and then moved straight into a life in jail. He's devastated that he can't stop his own children repeating the cycle.
I just want them to have the life I had. Well, he's heading that way, isn't he? You make life hard for yourself. You're in the jail and you make life easy for yourself. I don't know what way it'll swing me. Whether he'll take the easy life out, do what he's told, no give back to it then like that, or do it the hard way, just rebel. And when you rebel, you're going to suffer all your sentence, you know what I mean? I'd taken it easy, boy.
With one son already in jail, Annie is now even more worried about a 20-year-old son, Chris.
How are you doing in your life?
Oh, what does everybody else do in their life?
What do you do?
Good, obviously, hang about, drink.
What else?
Shut up.
You take drugs and all?
What?
What do you mean and what?
Aye, what?
And then we're all to lie and worried to death about you. He thinks it's a low laugh. He's doing it for, he says it's so as though just got a buzz and got a laugh. Him and all his pals. He thinks it's funny.
There's nothing else to do except get and get wrecked. That's about it.
Round at Kay's it's school time.
Lisa, Mum went to.
Kendall has to be there by 9. Normally, Jenna helps Kendall get ready for school.
Is Jenna up?
No.
Go and get her. Tell her to go up. Hey, you're going to be late, hurry up.
No.
Aye.
I've got a sore head.
Who stole my lighter?
Jenna!
Lighter! Well, some cunt's got it. They're all kidding on the sleeping, aren't they? Get her, please, and get her. No, I'm not feeling well. Oh, you bum. Hurry up.
Get out, went to school.
Hurry up. Oh, you could be ready by now.
How can it move?
Kay's eldest daughter, Candice, is also due in school, who are calling to check she's coming in.
Candice! Phone!
Upstairs, Candice has decided to bump her school exam and stay in with her boyfriend, Gordon and Annie's son, Chris.
She's no wheel, she can't go to the exam. She no wheel? No. If you get a doctor's line. Thank you, bye. She needs a doctor's line. Why? Because she's not sitting her exam. She doesn't want to do that exam, it's too hard for her. She's not even tried it. Because she's not good at the subject. What one is it, French?
Mummy,
Mr. And Kendall, come on. Right, cereal. Cereal. Hey, Kendall, eat them fast, right?
I like to eat them slowly. My papa died. He's in that box. His ashes are in it. Like they're heavy as anything. Like, that ham's a cage.
You don't even eat the rest. Hurry up then.
See that as a mongrel.
Wait away. Bye.
Tell my mum something.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Don't move, hurry up.
Kendall and Jenna are off to school, which is a good thing as they will miss the police, who are about to pay Kay's house a visit. Marvin has been robbed and his £700 TV and PlayStation stolen. He's already heard in the grapevine it's an old friend who's to blame.
Going to damage him. Because I wanted to do it through the proper channels, right? Through the police, to tell them, not interested. So I've got to deal with myself. And personally I don't want to, but I'm not going to let him away with it. I don't want to send my council tax bills for either, because that comes straight off my bin. My bad boy. My bad boy.
Hey, Bullet!
There are rumours in the scheme that Marvin has started selling drugs, and Bullet has certainly had enough.
Bullet! Where did he go there?
Marvin does eventually catch up with Bullet, only for the police to catch up with him, with 310 diazepam in his pockets. Jenna normally helps Kay out by making sure she gets Kendall safely to school.
Hey, car.
Kendall always sleeps in. No, you're meant to be in your class for 9.
No, in the playground for 9.
No.
At playground
Meant to be in your
for 9.
playground for 5 to 9. What time is it? I don't know. About 20 past or something.
You'll find the wood.
Better 20 minutes late than never.
Will I pick you up?
But back at the house, the police have arrived with Gary in custody, as last night his car was spotted at the scene of a smash and grab. Gary has told the police he still lives at Kay's and was in all last night, even though Kay threw him out days ago. The police have come to check up on Gary's alibi. Upstairs, Candace's boyfriend Chris thinks it's him who the police are after and decides to make a run for it.
Chris is saying he's got one suit and he doesn't want to lift it.
Chris gets away, and downstairs, Gary is sticking to his story.
Oh, I wasn't even in your film, I was in the house drunk. What are they saying in there?
I don't know. Gary's not been here all night, I don't know what's happened. But to say to the police that he has been there? Well, I don't get in. Because I think he goes up to my mum. Shh! I think that my mum goes, the police are just checking that I've been here all night because something's happened in your firm or something. He's away!
The police have finished interviewing Kay, and Gary is taken away for more questioning.
I feel dead bad. Sticking up for Gary. Gary wasn't even here. And I told the police he was here. You're not getting the blame of that, by the way. No, it wasn't you. You were in here.
But there's worse news for Kay, as the eyewitness has given a description of a girl in the car with Gary that could be her eldest daughter, Candace.
I was in my bed with Chrissy all night.
Chrissy was in here all night. I swear to God they were. They were up in the loft the full night. Because I was lying in my bed watching Fatal Attraction.
Right. Remember I kept coming down for fags?
What did you say? He's getting the blame of that.
I wasn't even in the car, I was away. That's how I got out the car and ran away. I could hear a hammer and then it was like smash, smash.
It wasn't actually Candace in the car last night. Jenna was the one with Gary, although she wasn't involved in any criminal activity.
Gary left it. I wouldn't have had to go. I just... I didn't think anything there. What did they say?
Despite her good intentions, Kay and her family are getting drawn into the chaotic lives of the people she's trying to help. A month on, Gordon and Annie are now helping to look after their son Brian's little boy while he's in jail. But it's their son Chris who's now in big trouble over drugs, although not with the police.
So the whole thing's Charlie laid on, and he snorted it. A drug dealer gave him it to sell, so Christopher snorted about £400 worth that night that he got it. They threatened to slash him last night. Christopher.
What about?
About the date.
I think she's a chatty lad. Just a wee boy. So he's all the way he is. And he knows that now because he's phoned me off for last night.
That's what I was saying.
And I need to get the debt paid.
He wasn't caring so much last night drinking him. When he was drinking, he's going, oh, fuck me and all this, who cares? He'll no slash me and everything.
No, that's they're sounding serious.
He's mere worried this morning. Because the fellas phoned him for the pub this morning. You're ready, you wee bastard, because I'm going to do you in. So Christopher's hiding out the road now.
See, you can't sort of look for me, man, just there about here. Fuck them, but...
Chris is actually hiding out at Kay's house.
Sat here yesterday saying he's got to slash me. Yeah, fuck it, what? Honestly, I punch you, see the cunt, I punch you that fat he done. Honestly. He's a big fucking maniac, but I'll punch you, she done, man. It's not him, man. It's his cronies. I mean, aren't you reading my socks?
Show them your beef feet.
What did I say, man?
Fuck you.
Oh, yeah, fucking you.
Chris may be from a well-known family in the scheme, but Gordon and Annie may not be able to protect him when it comes to owing money to drug dealers.
Never to get friends in my life, man. I'm still getting scared now.
See you. Clean up after yourself.
But I'll give him his money, man. She means fucking. This can't sell me money, let's see first off. But all sort of stuff. So I'll give him it. And I've got it. Anyway.
He's a dafty for doing it.
Marvin is out on bail, having been caught with his pocket full of diazepam. His family is expanding as Dana has taken on her mum's dog.
She's 9 now, nearly 10. And that's my mum's life, but because my mum's not got a settled place, you know, just got to keep her until she gets a settled place.
Unexpectedly, Marvin has decided to take on all the housework.
Dana normally does it, but no lately. Because she's just found out she's pregnant. So I've been doing it all myself. Left to dating my Todd.
Nana's found out I was pregnant and that's it. Happy, but no. I'm only 18 and I love Marvin to bits, but it's not been the same how it used to be. It's not been the same how it was. I don't believe in getting ready away, so keep it.
Dana may be having doubts, but Marvin's dreams of becoming a family man are on track.
I don't like to be too old by the time. I want to be able to take the vein out and learn it to go a bike and that before I'm much older. I want to still be fit enough to go out and play as a wee boy, play football or whatever. Yeah.
Since Gordon lost his job as a forklift driver 6 months ago, money has been tight. But he knows that drug dealers don't muck around when it comes to collecting what they're owed.
The guy went into Kay's house and Christopher had to run out with his bare soaps and run right down to Hardgood Place. That night he phoned me and asked for £30. I took the £30 up to him. One of my better pals was in there and he said, don't worry about it, the deal will be dropped. It got dropped to £100. So he's only getting there £60, that's young. It's a pride.
Hello.
Gordon and Annie have kept their 16-year-old daughter Kimberly away from drugs and into dancing.
Dancing's a big part of my life. I love it. It keeps me off the streets and like trophies. For my costumes, because I'm looking at a higher grade, it's like the step for like £300 right up to it. Over 1,000 some people pay. The last one I got was 320, but that was second hand. It's your appearance, like they're judging your appearance as well, and it's dead bitchy. They're all like dead competitive with each other, and it's dear and it's hard for mum, but I just tell her I can't quit.
Lisa and Jared have been staying with Kay for over a month, and Lisa is piecing her life back together.
Taking them into nursery, I can't bother. No energy these days.
With Kay's help, Lisa is getting back on her own feet.
Jared, you going to nursery? No. And then me and Kay's going down the town. What are we doing, Kay?
Spending money.
Well, I'm not having my bank card, I can't win it.
A month after Kay asked him to leave because he was struggling with drink, Gary has finally managed to get his own flat.
Fucking flung out of hostels. staying up at Kay's, then flung out there, back in the streets, then here, there and everywhere. Then back at my mum's, then eventually got to this house. Get me in, so I'm doing alright, pal.
Even though he's just been beaten up and stabbed because of drugs, Gary still talks a good game.
I still dabbled in that, but nothing serious, you know what I mean? I'm not on drugs. I'm not got a habit of that. But, no, I should be alright. Just, no, I'm alright, honestly.
Without Kay's help, Lisa would have been homeless, and her only option would have been a hostel, where she would have been separated from Jared.
Yeah. You back? Eh, to see all your wee friends?
The first time I've saw them going in there. So it is. Because I've been no wheel. I'll come down in 5 minutes. But it's a wee bit hard leaving them.
Marvin and Bullet have been in the wars. Marvin has not been able to avoid drugs and has had a seizure after taking diazepam.
Don't know, I've not got a clue what happened.
I was choking on sickness, taking a fit.
She said was lifting the bed and I've been lifting the bed up and shaking it. The bed was all put out at the bottom this morning. I can't remember it. The last thing I remember is just going like that, put my eyes up. Well, the wee blood vessels that run about my pupil were all burst. I feel like shit, man. When the ambulance came, the police came straight after it and just walked in and the Bullet got out and away. He's done something with his paw. Come on, here. What's on his paw? What's wrong with your paw? I think it must be the bone, because it's not the bottom bit that's hurting him. It must be his bone he's hurt it.
Marvin has a court date coming up for possession of the diazepam he was caught with, which may blow his plans of building a family. Annie and Gordon are desperate to keep Kimberly away from drugs and away from trouble.
She could be doing anything just now, kind of bad things, if she didn't go to dancing. So dancing keeps her occupied, and she goes so many nights a week. Then she's got competitions. Other times she goes swimming and things like that. I complain about the price of the dancing and the suits and everything, but it's keep her away from a lot of bad stuff as well. Quite happy about that.
Kimberly is training hard for her big annual dance competition in 2 weeks' time.
Last week was private lessons, like one-to-one private lessons, and then they go to classes all week, and then you just turn up at the comp on the Sunday, or you turn up and meet each other, and you just got and get ready, get your makeup and that thing. Sometimes you don't feel it, but sometimes it's the same. 1, 2, 3, go!
There's been more trouble round at Kay's, and she's ended up having to call the police in the early hours of the morning, after Candice's boyfriend Chris came round drunk and Kay wouldn't let him in.
Well, last night, Chris came to the door, wanting Candice at 2 o'clock this morning, and I says, look, she's sleeping. I never went to the door, I just went out the front window, and I just gave my mouth for a cheat. And then he kicked the wing mirror off my motor. Scott just ran round with a bottle of Buckfast, hit the back window, and just ran away. And then he phoned, and he says we were all getting stabbed. Glass everywhere and Buckfast all over the motor.
Stories going about that, I want to go where folk know, that's just stupid. It's just stupid jealousy. It's lies.
I don't know, I phoned the police, but I don't know what's going to happen. It's his word against mine, more or less.
Not really the kind of thing you want to do, innit? No grass and phone the police, but it's got to be done.
I had wains in my house. Do you know what I mean? I didn't know if he was going to come back and do my windows or whatever. I told him to move, I've got wains in my house. He didn't listen.
His dad is really the only one that could stop him.
I think he's a gangster and he's no. He's just a silly wee boy. Need to grow up.
And he goes, aye, I smashed her car up, she's a whore and all that. They're far too cheeky, the two of them.
Chris is unrepentant and not planning to apologise.
He thinks that they can just all go to a woman's house kind and nothing's to be says. She's got a wine in that house.
I put it down myself. Been my fault, you know what I mean? Because I was a drinker at one time. They've seen me drinking. He's just doing the exact same thing.
Marvin and Dana have had a bust-up in town, and Marvin has been kept in the cells for the weekend.
He kneed me in the stomach, but I don't think he meant it. And then he flung my bag down, flung my purse down, and then he taken the money out it, so I jumped on the bus that he was on, and then all this came and we were arguing still. And he got lifted with a domestic, but I didn't press charges to ask me because it was on CCTV. Him kneeing me in the stomach. I don't know him he'd put in me well because I was on the bus. When he gets it, he'll need to choose me or the blues. Because he was on Valium when they hit me, when he kneed me in the stomach. And I'm pregnant, and after it, I couldn't walk.
Dana will now have the weekend to think things through, as Marvin will be out on Monday. Last time in the scheme, ex-heavy drinkers and hellraisers, Gordon and Annie, were desperate to keep their kids on the straight and narrow.
Don't start shouting at me, you're no staying out.
Aye, alright.
But their eldest son was jailed after a long list of charges finally caught up with him.
You get 8 months.
You give him the full work.
Their youngest son, Chris, was also in trouble with some local drug dealers.
He can't sort of look for me, man, just stay about here. Fuck them up.
To make matters worse, Gordon was out of work. But after 2 months of looking, he's finally managed to get his first job interview.
A bit nervy, you know. It's the suit, it's because I'm wearing the suit usually. And I'm wearing the suit and got a coat. They call me the accused.
He's got to tell them that he's got a week's holiday in June. He went for an interview before and he was going on holiday and then he never heard back from them.
I hate being out of work. It's because of this recession and you're talking about, I don't know many folks going for the one job.
In the scheme last time, ex-heroin addict Marvin was inseparable from his much-loved dog Bullet.
He just loves getting kisses and cuddles, so he does.
Marvin was looking for love and got together with ex-girlfriend, 18-year-old Dana, after she was released from prison on an electronic tag.
Happy as Larry. Could not be happier.
Despite Dana thinking she was pregnant, Marvin strayed back into taking drugs, and he and Dana began to argue. And after a bust-up on a bus, he ended up in jail for the weekend.
He kneed me in the stomach, but I don't think he meant it.
While Marvin has been cooling off in the cells, there have been rumours circulating that Dana has slept with Gordon and Annie's son, Chris.
I'm in drunk. That means condom, more bang. Heard that. I took my trips down. Cut my trips down and that. Fucking John that went down. Man, him, I know. Me rap, mate. He was down with that and he got in there, I know.
Marvin's family don't trust Dana and have told him about the rumours. But Dana is adamant that her honour remains intact.
Christopher was in here and left and went out along to Cairns, drunk, and said, I've just...
No, he walked out like that. I just shagged Marvin's bird.
right? And he swore in Cairn's kid's life, and then see after it, he admitted the truth that he hadn't. So Christopher's finito with me. So yeah, it's finished. I'm finished with them all.
That's us.
They told me I was to make a choice, so I made my choice. That's me, I'm not speaking to my mum.
We've spoken, fake it out, and
That's it,
I love it again.
That's us. We're getting engaged. We're actually engaged now, but I've not got a ring yet.
He swore that he's picked me out of the Valium and we've sorted the shit out. He swore down.
I picked it in my family.
He swore down on everything that he would never, ever, ever lift a horn to me again.
Gordon has a job interview at a local factory and has arrived in time to calm his nerves with a quick cigarette.
Still too nervous now. I need a job. Just made me lazy. No working. Ain't no working. 20 past. I better go.
Gordon has always worked since he and Annie gave up serious drinking.
You couldn't meet anybody any nicer if you stopped drinking. It's like chalk and cheese. I don't really think that I could live without them now. Sitting in my sister's one night, my sister was blind, and the both of us was drinking, and it was a daft argument started or something. My sister was in the middle, so he lifted this, it was wee bottles, a glass bottle of drink we had. Started to smash one off my head, so I lifted one and smashed it off his head. He lifted one and smashed it off my head. My sister's got this glass on her, and the two of us put bottle for bottle on one another's head. Like smashed them. Our house was covered in glass. It was unreal. When I think back to the things that happened when we were drinking, it's funny now, but it wasn't funny at the time.
Back in the scheme, one of Marvin's cousins has moved in next door and is having a housewarming celebration.
Are you still taking my gorgeous body in? Me, I'm a pole dancer. If any's want a shot of me, £10 to go.
Having Marvin's cousin move next door is bad news for Dana, as Marvin's family are convinced that she's cheated on him and don't like her.
I know I'm not tea. Can you?
I'm not young.
I know.
It's not long before Marvin's cousin is trying to pick a fight.
Who've I grassed then?
I've a grass what?
Who've I grassed then?
Look at me. You won't got a punch on the food.
Dana needs to stay out of trouble as she's tagged and on early release from prison. And Marvin's not there to defend her.
I ain't gonna be myself because I tell you out back and I walked away. It's just not me. You've got to be rough and tough to stay about this era, because see if you know people tramp you, and if you get tramped there, then people just take advantage of you. Can't wait to Friday like this tag off, and I'll show every single one of them that I'm not dafty. Oh. See if somebody speaks to you the wrong way, you can't help it. Staying there running about these areas.
Not help that. See, she talks to you like one, you've got to punch her like one. That's where she got it. She's looking at her punched her harder.
Gordon's back from his interview for the job in a factory.
I think it went alright. She's fake on man herself, that woman. She stayed on time drive.
Unfortunately, the woman interviewing Gordon is originally from the scheme, lived on their old road, and may even have known them in their former drunken, hell-raising lives.
We were on Untitled Drive for years too, but that's where all the carry-on happened. That's where we drank a lot, on Untitled Drive.
She stayed there till she was 12-year-old, and she's a lot younger than me, so obviously she's been there and we stayed there, you know what I mean?
Marvin is back from shopping. His cousin is insisting that Dana started the argument. It's all too much for Bullock.
She went into a back seat.
Anybody, but the tag comes off on Friday. I get my results on.
So
I get my
so
results
sure.
on.
Aye, she went. Oh, she went.
What?
Marvin isn't sure who to believe, but Dana wants him to defend her honour.
Yeah, but let me stand there with them all, and you don't do that. No, but when it comes between me and you,
Aye, with the
you hanging with me. You fighting all that.
She's the fucking right Lord with the sea.
But no, you don't stick up for your mum and dad, you know.
I just says there and I said, stop shouting! Dana, fuck off, man. I'm not gonna.
You can bad fucking me, but when it comes to people out there that I'm standing, they're saying shit to me. Like, boys his own age, he'll not go out and face them. He's like, he can only hit women.
Marvin's still not sure what to believe, and decides that finding Bullet is his top priority.
Don't follow my in the night, so I can. I'll probably get a head kicking off on the night. I just can't help it.
Last time in the scheme, single mum of two, Kay, decided to take in some of her eldest daughter's friends as they were struggling with addictions or were homeless.
I've not had an easy upbringing and I know what it's like. Do you know what I mean? And I just couldn't turn folk away because it's a cry for help for them.
I love her to bits. She's brilliant. She would do anything for MD. She would.
Aww.
Things backfired for Kay as the police were constantly called to the house and her family were dragged into police investigations.
He's getting the blame of that.
I wasn't even in the car, I was away. That's how I got out the car and ran away.
Kay's 15-year-old daughter, Candice, started going out with Gordon and Annie's 20-year-old son, Chris. Her car was smashed up when Chris turned up drunk at 2 in the morning and she wouldn't let him in.
Glass everywhere and butt fast oil and water.
Stories going about that, I want to go where folk know, that's just stupid.
Kay's friends were telling her to stop helping people, as her house was getting a bad reputation for noise from constant partying. 3 weeks on, things have now escalated, and Kay has been arrested.
My mummy said, don't put me in handcuffs. And the police put her in handcuffs, and my mum had to take her clothes off.
Now I got to sleep till about 6 o'clock. This morning.
Lisa, Candice and Jenna have been partying late into the night with loads of their friends.
Because Candice and Jenna's got a lot of pals in and all the rest of it, making a lot of noise, but they're teenagers. My next door neighbour was complaining, had the tune-up, nitpicking all the time. She was bringing her wheelie bin in and I went out to talk to her and I says, look, I'm sorry, where did you get the guy for the tune-up for and all that? And she was just pure cheeky and just spoke to me like a piece of shit, more or less, and I attacked her.
She was banging her head off the wall and all that. She was punching me into her. She wanted to pure attack. She blacked out. She couldn't remember what she done. Oh man.
I just seen red, and after it I realised, shit, what have I done? So the police come up and taken me away and charged me. Serious assault, maybe they let me out on bail. So I'm back on the 17th of May.
Kay may be regretting attacking her neighbour, but remains determined not to give up on Jenna and Lisa. Back at Gordon and Annie's, Gordon hasn't heard anything about the job.
I wouldn't panic because the woman says either Monday or Tuesday.
I might just phone Brightwork this afternoon and ask them how my application went. If you don't ask, you don't get. And that will show that I'm interested, keen.
He's going to phone his wee job, see if he's got the job to bring in money.
Give me a job.
Is that Brightworks? It's Gordon Cunningham. No. Okay, right, bye. She's been phoning folk today, telling them that I'm not successful, and I've not had a phone call, so that's been good.
Maybe be lucky enough and get the job then.
Oh, hopefully. I need to say wee prayers and that, get wee Hail Marys and that.
You're even a good Catholic.
Oh, I'm not a bad Catholic.
It's the day of Kay's court case, but she has another problem, as Kendall has been talking about family life at school.
I'm in trouble by Mrs. Good. Because the police.
She's telling the police and all that's been here, so they've actually seen her. Or they're taking it further. I don't know, but she actually said I'll need to go and see the teacher the day after the court. So I need to hurry up and get in a bath.
Kendall is growing up fast, with so many people constantly in the house.
Have you ever looked at them? Candace was attending to Jared. These were buns.
After getting over her car being smashed up, Kay is letting Chris stay over in the house with Candace. Chris has changed his tune and is now saying he lied about sleeping with Dana.
Get a life, I'm going to smash her, he done.
But did you not have a wee thing with her?
No.
What happened between you and Dana, Chris?
Fuck off, man. Just trying to get about me, I took the boat. Took the fuck off.
It's a pure lie. They were? But he was drunk. So he was an excuse, innit? You were drunk and she took advantage of you, didn't she?
Fuck knows, I can't remember.
Can't remember. Look at his face going red. Go redder. Go redder.
Right, Mon. I'm alright. I know it's just a fine or something I'll get. Hopefully.
Despite the serious nature of the assault charge, Kay is hopeful she will avoid a prison sentence. Gordon and Annie are desperate to keep their youngest daughter on the straight and narrow. Kimberly has been dancing competitively for years, and today she has a major competition where a good result would see her achieve the grade of dance champion.
Got to make yourself brown to make your costume look nicer on you. This is the first I've done mine tan in about 3 years. Kimberly wins today, that's her last place up to champ if there's enough in her section. So it'll be really hard today, so she'll need to dance a wee bit more.
With a full dance floor, competition is fierce. Kimberly hasn't done her best, as she's been knocked off her stride by an accidental hit in the face.
I get punched in the nose. She'll wait till she sees if she gets back into the next heat. It could be a semi. I never get through. She hasn't made the semi-final, so that's her knocked out. She really should have because she's beat a lot of these guys before.
Luckily, Kimberly has a second chance, as she's also entered the pairs competition. At court, Kay is waiting for her assault charge to be heard. She still can't believe the situation with her neighbour got so out of control.
I've never had any bother with her at all. I used to go and get just Candace is a teenager now. Kind of it's like bringing out teenagers with her pals at the door and all the rest of it. And it's just started for that. She's no like her pals and all that coming. She's allowed somebody and a pal or something, but just cause there's hundreds of them, a gang of them. It's no easy bringing out a 15-year-old.
Marvin has a court case hanging over him for dealing diazepam in the scheme.
Okay, this way. Do it then.
It now transpires that Dana's pregnancy was a false alarm, and she's out with friends. leaving Marvin alone to pack in case he gets a jail sentence at tomorrow's trial.
I've got my pictures here, my photographs of Bullet Park to take with me. I've not got a photograph of Dana. That's what she was saying last night. Where's the pictures of me? Actually, I've been thinking about splitting up with her before I go, but I don't know what way to tell her.
Why?
Because I just can't be bothered with it. I think I've made a blunder going with somebody that's young. So I do.
And where is she right now?
Away with pals drinking on a Monday afternoon, you know what I mean? So if she wants the both of them, she wants to live the grown-up life but still wants to run about. So she'll need to make her mind up. But I don't know what words to put it into her without her taking it the wrong way. See, I'm not what to say to her in case she takes it the wrong way, and I'm not what to hurt her upset her.
Under 16 champ.
Back at the dance competition in the doubles, Kimberly has one more chance to win silverware. There's no contact this time, apart from accidentally hitting one of the judges. Kimberly's left to hope her little slip doesn't cost her any points. Kay's assault case has been heard and sentence passed.
6 months good behaviour. So I need to behave for 6 months.
It was like it was my name. Your 15-year-old daughter this, your 15-year-old daughter that. It was as if I was to blame, wasn't it? You know how the noise and all that. And that's what built up to not getting on with her and all that. And they just kept saying her 15-year-old daughter. As if I was sitting there with a pure red face.
But it did start with all your pals coming to the door and all that. That's sort of started with.
But it did stop.
Aye.
That is how she didn't start not getting on with her.
Kay is treading on thin ice. She can't afford to be in any more trouble, and she now has to deal with the appointment at Kendall's school. Back at the dance competition, judging is over and it's the moment of truth for the pairs.
Congratulations to the winner, couple number 8.
Exciting.
It's second time lucky, and Kimberly has won gold. Back in the scheme, Kay has been to her youngest daughter's school, where the teachers are checking about changes they're seeing in Kendall's behaviour.
The head teacher wanted to see me, so I went down to see her. And she was asking me what's going on with Kendall and all the rest of it, the police here and all the rest of it. And Kendall would say to the teacher that she would get taken away in an ambulance at the weekend. Got rushed to hospital, she was in all weekend, but I said she was with her gran all weekend. So she's telling stories.
Damn lies.
Thinking that Kendall's off her tired looking and all the rest. I says, Kendall's fine. She's just making up all these stories.
She just listens too much to adult talk, that's what it is.
She does?
Aye, she does. She's got a wee wild imagination. Runs wild.
I just need to have a wee word with her when she comes home. Tell her to stop talking rubbish.
Despite the school's concerns, the court case and her friends' warnings, Kay is determined that she can cope with the stresses of taking people in who need a helping hand. One of the biggest and well-known families in the scheme are the Crees. For 2 generations, the whole family have volunteered and helped run activities in the community centre after their parents got it up and running 40 years ago.
We started an adult club, a youth club, and had about 100 children, and started a luncheon club for elderly and people who was unemployed, and things were running really well with the help of nobody else other than my own family.
After a new all-purpose community centre was built, the old centre was shut, but the Crees want the old building to reopen as it has more space and was, for many, the soul of the scheme.
28 years ago, I had my wedding reception in that hall. end of the day, the hall's got it's got a lot of memories, and I think actually that's one of the reasons how the likes of the family's kept things going.
The whole family are trying to raise money to reopen the building, and Jim is constantly out collecting things to sell on.
The stuff that gets collected goes up to Blockhead Market. They have gave them the committee 2 days free to sell any stuff that they get. Normally get quite a lot of clothing, electrical, bric-a-brac. It's basically just mixed, but it's always things that sell.
The Crees have started a fundraising committee and have lots of local support, as the old community centre was widely used and is missed.
The Waynes are really missing. You're even getting them come and chat on your door. When's the centre opening back up? So nearly all the community centres and everything shut down now. So Waynes can't compete against Waynes with different competitions and that. We had thousands of trophies up on the wall in the centre for dancing, dominoes, drafts, football, you name it.
There's nothing in the area for them today, like the younger ones. There is. I mean, you think there's a lot of Waynes about 12. You see them all walking about there smoking, but they're also taking hash. I mean, at 12 you're all, we knew better not to take anything, because my dad was really strict.
The old centre has been closed for months, and the Crees are worried it's deteriorating. So they're trying to arrange a look inside to assess what work needs to be done before they can get it open again. The police have been round to see Kay again after yet another incident.
Lisa got a phone call for her pal saying that her ex was down at that house down there, and then she started fighting with the lassie, and that was going to he'd with a bottle, split his head open. Then the police were here looking for her, and I just said enough. Says no, I've lived out. I can't have all this at my door.
Hoffers!
I just feel I've got 2 Waynes I want to bring up right. No, with all the police at my door and phone out with my neighbours, all that. I just, nah. It's my house and I need to bring my 2 kids up.
Kids, Wayne! I'm not Wayne hen.
So nobody's getting back in.
Chris is just coming up.
No, he's no.
Oh, yes.
Jenna's getting flung out tomorrow.
She wishes foil with smack on it.
You're joking?
No.
Come on. She asked me to leave because of an incident that took place on the Friday night. Me being drunk and still went down to Lassie's house just down the road for her and started fighting with Lassie down there. All because of Squigs. And then me and Squigs started fighting, and then my pal Laura put a bottle off his head. Then we bolted because the police was coming and an ambulance for him. The lights down there. It was a good laugh and everything. I can see her point, it was getting too overcrowded anyway, get me?
Since Kay has put her foot down, Lisa is now living in a hostel, while her mum looks after her little boy. Gordon didn't get the job he applied for, and there's other bad news. He's caught Kimberly lying to him. She had told him she was staying overnight with a friend, when actually she went camping with a big group, and she's now on strict nephew sitting duty.
I'm ground it for. You told me that says different.
Her phone's come off her. She'll not be back in the computer. And she'll not be back out the door. I phoned her dance teacher this morning and told her she'll not be back at dancing for a long time. No pals, no nothing. Till I think that she's ready to be trusted again.
I think because he went through everything I went through when I was younger. Because he didn't have a mum or dad and it makes him mad. Because he doesn't want to see us going out doing stuff like that.
She's not telling me lies. No like that anyway. Anything could have happened to them. And then at the end of the day it's the parents' fault for letting them camp out, although we didn't know they were camping out. She'll not do it again, that's a certainty. I know that for a fact.
Marvin's court case has gone badly, and he's been locked up for 5 months, leaving Bullet in the house under the control of Dana, who is struggling to cope on her own.
I'm glad he's away. But other times, situations like this, I wish he was here. Just get where I'm coming from. But don't get me wrong, I'll always love him even though he's hurt me and stuff like that. And don't know, he's want me to keep this house going so he gets a tag, and I want my own house, to tell the truth. I want my own house. I don't like this street.
There is huge support in the scheme to reopen the old community centre, and the Crees have arranged a visit to check out how much work will need to be done to get things up and running again.
I feel better once we've been inside and seen what kind of state it's in. Hopefully there's not be much needing done.
Getting their foot back in the door is a big deal.
Once we get inside, do you think we'll come back out? It's a Satan! They've no bothered, they've just pooed things. They've just pooed the wood off.
Workmen have been in to turn radiators off.
So that could just be cut off. I'm trying to put a light on with the electric.
The inside of the centre is looking tired, and there are things that need to be done to repair some maintenance damage.
Let's jump the flame and see if it's going to collapse.
I think the crowd we've got, the quicker we can get in to get it done, the better.
Asking for 4 days to come in and paint it. Would there be a chance of us getting in here for 4 days to paint this place before we sign the lease? So it's all painted, or just moving straight in?
We need to have the lease signed first.
So we sign the lease and then,
Yes.
right, that's fine.
Yeah.
Need to sign the lease first.
Mrs. Cree Sr. is feeling ill and can't make it for the look around the building.
I hope it's no long. Because due to ill health, I maybe not be here. I miss it myself. And you're meeting different people. We're stuck in here, I'm meeting just my own family.
The council have offered the lease for £1 for the year, but want to make sure the residents have enough money in the bank to run it before they will let the centre reopen.
You can have the lease sitting, waiting, ready for you to have all your funding in place.
Well, we actually got a letter back from East Ayrshire Council. We put in for a grant, so hopefully they'll give us funding.
Right.
I mean, in the standard it says East Ayrshire Council is doing everything they can to get us in. Rubbish.
Even with just £1 being offered as rent by the council, the residents feel they're not being supported in their mission to get the old scheme centre up and running again.
The group have to satisfy the council that they have the funding in place to meet all the legal requirements of taking on the lease of the building, which includes the running costs for electricity, gas, the proper insurance cover, third-party liability, contents insurance, etc. Plus, they'll have responsibility for repairs and maintenance.
The Crees are desperate to get back into the old community centre, but the council are keen to make sure that the group really has enough money to take on the responsibility of running and maintaining the building before they hand over the keys. Fed up with all the trouble that she's ended up getting drawn into, Kay has put her foot down about having people in the house. She now wants to make a fresh start by selling up and moving on.
It is a relief to get the house back to normal.
We're moving.
Selling up and moving. Quite fancy co-winning, because Candace starts the college there anyway.
No!
Where do you want to go?
Chardonnay. Next to Chardonnay.
Alton Hall. The new houses.
Yes.
I don't want to move away from here.
I do.
That's only
Not a new start.
want to.
Not a new start.
But I don't.
Just fed up. All the shite stealing and all that. I just can't be bothered with it.
Kay may be planning to move the family for a fresh start, but Candice has good reason to stay put and is about to deliver some family news of her own. Gordon is running out of savings and fed up with not finding a new job. With one son in jail and golden girl Kimberly in the doghouse, Gordon has one thing on his mind.
I'm not really bothered about getting a job now after come back my holidays because I need to go on employment now when I've got a week's holiday to take. So I'll get a job when I come back. Hopefully. Just went away for you. A week's peace. No phone, turn the phone off. See a week in the sun. Away for all the carry-ons and just go away and enjoy myself for a week.
Terrified of flying. The doctor's got to give me Valium as well. So I had to give me them the last twice. I wasn't as bad 2 years ago on the plane. The first time, the year before when I was ever on a plane, I was in an office too. Took a panic attack and everything, couldn't get a breath. I'll just get a couple of drinks in me this time before I go.
Just for 6 vodkas. She'll not got on the plane. She'll be drunk.
While Dana was looking after him, Bullet has escaped. Dana has heard that he's been run over and has gone to the vets to look for him.
Get knocked in by a car. Well, that's what somebody told me anyway.
Bullet is still alive, and Dana wants to take him home, even though his leg has been badly broken and he may need a major operation. The vets can't operate on Bullet until Dana pays part of the bill.
It's really too hard. There was put greeting left in me. It's too hard. I need to take him home. They'll need to send me a bullet and I'll need to pay it up. I can't pay it on like £100 in a banner. But I need my dog back.
Back at the Crees, Anne has had a surprise in the mail.
Oh my God. An anonymous person has sent us a donation of £500. A cheque for 500. We're really, really overwhelmed with it. I thought at first it was somebody who was looking for £500 off me.
As well as donations, the Crees are raising money by collecting things to sell, charity bingo nights, coffee mornings and sponsored walks, and already have over £2,000 in the bank.
Alright, the stuff we've got just now, not at £80 anyway. Hard to say because like everything else, if folk will try and bargain with you at the boot sale, I do it myself. We'll be sitting just over £2.5 grand. Collect it, plus what we're going to collect maybe within the next week or two.
Constantly raising money is hard work, and not always that pleasant.
Well, he asked us what the F we wanted. We told him. And he says, well, if I've got effing stuff, it'll be left out effing side for you. Come back to effing more tonight. Right, fine.
Round at Gordon and Annie's, they're about to leave for their first ever family holiday abroad. But Gordon is upset that he can't take everyone.
I've never been involved with any of the wins. I wish the rest of them would screw the knot and we could all go a family holiday. I would like everyone to be there.
Gordon and Annie are going to Mallorca with their oldest daughter Claire 15-year-old Kimberly and her friend. There's not enough money for 20-year-old Chris to come on holiday, and he isn't trusted to be left in the house on his own.
Oh my God, I wouldn't have a house. He would sell the full house. His pals would steal everything out the house. They'd be wanting the cars generated every day. They'd have a great time. They'd be buying plenty drinking, Charlie.
And didn't get any money to give him, so he just have to do what he usually does. Just jump from here, there and everywhere. I'm going on this holiday to try and forget all about worries, but I don't know, it's all about phoning them constantly to make sure they're alright.
Chris has been left sleeping till the last minute, and his only hope of cash is that the postman brings his social security gyro, or he'll be penniless as well as homeless for the coming week.
Because if the postman's not been in your habit,
Aye, that'll be fucking right.
I'm telling you that is right. You should go and look for the postwoman and say to her, my mum and dad's going to go abroad and I need my gyro. And she used to give us it.
I don't believe that's just to get it.
Everything packed, there's just time for Annie's nerve-calming vodkas.
And go, drink.
Sit still. The post doesn't come, and Gordon and Annie leave Chris to fend for himself in the scheme while they're away. Chris is planning to stay at Kay's with Candice, who's just told her mum that she's pregnant.
I don't know what to do, really, because of what folk are saying to me. I'm only 16 and all that, but I want to keep it myself. I don't believe in abortions. I don't know if I could go through with it.
What do you mean?
If I could go through with getting an abortion and getting rid of it, like killing it basically. My mum says she's flinging me out if I keep it. Chrissy asked his mum and dad if we could move in there. He wants me to keep it, so he does. I want to keep it. If he's gonna try to get me to get rid of it.
Oh, I can't be fucked up about it, man. I've been back asleep.
That's a good thing, innit? Because no one to talk about it.
16-year-old Candice is thinking about giving up on her college course and getting a house in the scheme with Chris. The Crees fundraising may have been going great guns, but the family have been rocked by the news that Mrs. Cree Sr. has got cancer and has to go for a series of tests.
I wanted to send an ambulance to take her, but Marian's going to take her out in the car.
I wasn't going in an ambulance.
I think as it came nearer to the time for her to go, she was getting really agitated. Might be able to do something. Ken they can't operate on her, but they maybe be able to give her chemotherapy or something. Just need to wait and see. Nothing else we can really do.
Kay is moving house, and she's told Candice that she will pay for a private let for Candice and Chris to set up home, but only if Candice doesn't have the baby.
I feel terrible. My lassie's pregnant and she's 16. I feel it's my fault because I let Chrissy stay here. But I thought she would have been more careful. I don't want her to have it. She's only 16. She's just started college. And I just feel it's hard, and she doesn't know how hard it is. She thinks it's easy having a wean.
At the Crees, there's been more bad news.
Tell me it was in the uterus, the pelvis, the bones and it spread up to her ribs, on the ribs. And I asked him about her breathing because it was like quite laboured. I thought it was her asthma. And they says, no, that's the illness taking its toll.
She gets in on Thursday for chemotherapy. It's just an overnight stay and she gets back out on Friday. But she's probably a wee bit tired and that when she gets out. We'll just have to wait and see.
Makes you wonder. That's everybody in my family. Anybody that's died, it's cancer. So it is.
We just want to see her getting back up on her feet. Because it's just no like her, she's on the go. Hopefully we can get the centre up and running quick and get her round there, get her out for a wee while, instead of sitting watching the four boys.
Because Marvin is in jail, Dana is responsible for Bullet, who needs an operation. Unfortunately, she's still struggling to find the money to pay for it.
They would need at least £100. But at the end of the day, all the family should be chipping in. For the money, not just me. It wasn't my fault. The dog runs away. I just feel as if everybody's like depending on Dana will pay it, but it's just not like that. They can't keep my dog off me. Once he's better, like, they can't keep him off me. Can't move it, can they? I hope they can't keep him off me.
After more fighting in the scheme, Dana decides to give up Marvin's house and move on. Bullet is left unclaimed at the vets, still waiting for an expensive operation. Mrs. Crees Sr. has managed to get through her first chemotherapy session for her cancer.
So I'm tired today, I never slept last night.
Aye, she's fine. The big's nice.
That's good.
My sisters come in, other two sisters come in and thought she'd had her hair done. Because it's the very same colour. I think she's feeling a wee bit better now. She had a wee bit better colour on her face today, mind you. Aye. So.
A month after he was left at the vets needing a major operation, Bullet's fate has been decided.
I think he's been treated very well. Yeah. Normally, if dogs haven't been treated well, they'll see some behavioural problem. Either they'll be scared if you go to them, or maybe aggressive if you go to them, and he's great. He's obviously been well loved, yeah. No problem to work with. Even when we're putting bandages on things, he's absolutely smashing. And he's pretty good with other dogs as well. It's just really nice. Good space for a dog at home, we would take him home, he's that nice.
Really?
He is, he's really nice. Dogs Trust have been kind enough to take him, so he will go to a rehoming centre and hopefully somebody will come along, fall in love with him and take him.
Since he was rescued, Bullet has now been successfully rehomed. The McMurray family have lived in the scheme for 7 years. Today, mum of 3, Libby, is being visited by her daughter Kerry, who also lives in the scheme.
Fucking wee hooligans, man, ain't they? Dragged up, fuck's sake. Don't give a fuck, they just pure terrorise cunts. They're that mean, they pure challenge big cunts, pure bodybuilders, not me, guys will laugh them. And they're starting punching up like that, let's do it.
Libby's eldest son, James, lives in the house, sharing a room with his cousin, Brian.
I'm going to get drink alcohol.
It's late morning, and Kerry has brought round some schnapps to keep out the winter chill.
What are you doing, man? That's pure fucking...
He says put hummus in.
I didn't even know that.
I thought the cup. I thought the cup. Sorry, but get me another cup then.
Kerry may be starting early, but James is hot on her heels. James has been a heroin addict for years, and every morning he has to head out and buy some before he starts suffering withdrawals.
Just a way to school now and sort myself out, hopefully.
James's youngest brother, 15-year-old Stephen, also lives in the house.
My brother, man, there's just no hope for him at all, man. He's just a pain in the arse. Doesn't listen to nothing anybody tells him. Drugs, that's all he ever does. And it's starting to get a bit annoying now. It's actually come to a point where I seriously dislike him. I drink and that, and I smoke, but it's not exactly like, as bad as what he's doing.
There's James out with snowballs now. You'll knock him out. There's one behind you, son.
James is back after 5 minutes, having just scored. Stephen has recently got into serious trouble and is facing a court case, accused of breaking into the local post office.
It's been brutal, man. Having to go to court. Don't want to do things like that. Don't want to be having to go to court. Not at this age anyway. Or for things like that. It's just my daftness. Most of the time things happen when I'm drunk. Just spitty moment things. Just think it and do it. I mean, I might have been a wee bit, but I'm not anymore. I'm trying to change. I'm not trying to change, I'm all changing. I mean, not been in trouble. I could be well now.
Upstairs, James has just injected his fix.
It was cold, you know what I mean? I felt rough. Withdrawals. I got up this morning, but it wasn't as bad, you know what I mean? Because I got it as quick. Because if I didn't, I feel normal, you know what I mean? I've seen that, I've got a wee buzz off it this morning for a change. I feel better, much better. Oh shit, I've left it grubbling. Left it grubbling. Sorry, mate. Sorry, got cold. Sausages, cut a square. I'm cremating them. More or less, I've been toasted to life with it. God, and arms eat your heart out at times. For me. Now if I did, I've got a wee spring in my step, you know what I mean? I feel happy about walking can.
James is about to try and change his life around, an attempt to try and come off heroin in the next few days.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes well. I'm confident it's going to happen, do you know what I mean? I'm just hoping. Yeah. Had it counting for ages, I just forgot about it.
Last week in the scheme, one family, the Crees, were leading the charge to reopen the old community centre, which their parents started and where they used to run clubs for young people and the unemployed.
Once we get inside, do you think we'll come back out? It's a Satan!
They were busy raising money any way they could. However, their mum was diagnosed with cancer. And while she received treatment, they were keen to raise her spirits by getting the centre open as fast as they could.
Hopefully we can get the centre up and running quick and get her round there, get her out for a wee while, instead of sitting watching the four boys.
The Crees are working round the clock to get the old community centre open again. And today they've organised a committee meeting in the new centre 500 yards down the road.
This is a new North-West area centre, which is for, there's everything in it, doctors, chiropterists, hunter centre, nursery. The only thing that's not in it is a community centre, which was supposed to be in it. They said that there was enough room in here for everybody, which rubbish, there's no. They expect 45 kids in here, pool table, and other games. You couldn't do that in here. There's not enough room, it's far too wee. So we wouldn't be able to do it.
At the weekly meeting of the Residents' Committee, there's huge community support to get the business plan ready and to raise the money they need to get the centre open.
My job's just basically come along, help them in the night, give them a wee bit of advice from the council, and hopefully they can achieve their aims. So I think it went fairly well. It's pretty good.
Next week's meeting, that's the one that's going to tell what's what. But hopefully get it on within 4 to 6 weeks. Hopefully.
Last time on the scheme, former Hellraisers Gordon and Annie were devastated after their eldest son ended up in jail, after a string of charges finally caught up with him.
You get 8 months.
You give them the full work.
Having turned their own lives around, they were desperate to keep their other kids on the straight and narrow. Their 15-year-old daughter, Kimberly, won gold for dancing, but then got into trouble by lying about going camping with some boys.
I'm grounded at fall. Until my dad says different.
Their 20-year-old son, Chris, was also constantly in trouble. Gordon and Annie needed a break and headed to Mallorca on their first ever family holiday abroad, but couldn't afford to take their son, Chris, and left him to fend for himself in the scheme. They're back from their much-needed break.
Holy fuck, man. You're way above the fucking buildings. That's the scariest thing I've ever done in my fucking life. Never again. I was screaming like a banshee.
And then you were running about though, they swing you around about and you're upside down.
If I hadn't followed him, I wouldn't have been on it. They're calling me all the shite bags. No, it's horrible.
Aye, it was a great time. Going walks into the Tundian shopping, going for presents for the grandwens and that. We're just going out and buying bottles of drink and that for sitting up in the banister. But we had a great laugh. Aye.
The Crees have raised nearly £4,000 in their attempt to get the centre open. But they really have other things on their mind.
I am there through the night. Every night through the night. But I think it's going to have to take 2 years to do it now, because it's like, it's getting quite... I mean, she kind of like got up and walk to go to the toilet and you've got to like help us, which is... That's just not my mum. She's just saying that she knows she's dying, but... And that's how, like, we want the centre open. Like, for my mum and all. Which is a mere determination for us. I mean, after all the work she put into it.
One of the biggest problems in the scheme is heroin use. James had promised to kick his habit, but has failed to stay away from the dealers. He's just bought another £10 bag of heroin.
Monkeys, yeah?
He's also just bought and taken 30 diazepam, known as blues. James's habit is spiralling and devastating Libby and the rest of the family.
Hey, tongue wobbly. Schneider's fucking 15 and then 15. My fuck. I want to get smashed and just go and get to jail. I'm sick of this push. Don't cheat my mum, that was up there, Joseph.
James normally hides his needles in his own room.
I just feel like breaking down, honest to God, man. I just feel like sound just pathetic or his attention seeking. I just want to, I wish I could just do that on there, just hit a wee button and then. Suppose I have no about the right people around about me, because I have people that care and love about me. But I'll just, my head's fucked up. So this is doing it to me.
Great big lumbering beast. But this is a great big lumbering beast every time you keep travel.
Heavy bad, man. Come in every day, smack to his neck, man. Around Valley or something. Every day this week.
You're not happy with land drugs, you want your lot.
He's trying to start an argument with me again. Doesn't bother me that he's taking it, it's just bothers me because it bothers my mum. You're that way for just a bit of snap. Really, seriously, aye. 100%. Didn't you have been taking it? I'm getting healthy now, healthy not a cunt.
There used to be a couple of years of normality, there's none now. The state he's in now, that's what he is, all day, every day.
I just feel like ending it, killing myself. I couldn't do that to my family. Like you see me, I'm not used to no cunt. That's not me just self-pity. That's a God's honest truth. I said there's no bullshit, it's a God's honest truth.
Just doesn't want to face up to reality, the normality of life. Getting himself straightened out. And cope my life the same as the rest of us have got to do. Instead of being in a drug-induced coma 24/7.
I can hear that as a cameraman now. I'm just look, cousin. Can you see it?
One couple have lived in the area for over 50 years, and they bought their own house in 2004. Harry is a passionate and compulsive gardener.
There's a lady comes by, she says it brightens up her day when she comes by here every morning. It's good, that.
And Betty is a passionate and compulsive cleaner.
That's the way I like it. And I get agitated if it's snow. I maybe do it and then I'll go back over it later on.
This is my kingdom. As I say, this is what I like, to see everything flourishing. Then I know it's going to be all right all the time I've been here. Nobody's really bothered with my garden at all. No vandals or nothing. Because I heard the youngest, they passed there at night, there a guy, young boys. And one of them was saying, he says, look at that guy's gardening. And another one says, aye, says, he won the award last year, that wee guy in there.
Harry's garden is well known in the scheme, and he's entered the Central East Ayrshire Gardening Competition again, after being runner-up last year.
There's no many gardens like this out here. Some of them are looking for cut of grass, not anything else.
Harry and Betty have been closer than ever in recent times, following a routine hospital operation that went terribly wrong.
When I was ill, I realised how good a man I had. I mean, you're talking about twice a day out at that hospital at Crusus for 9 months. And then he took a wee stroke due to all the stress of running. And then I was 3 months up at the Royal. He never missed a day. I can't fault him.
When you get to the point they tell you they can't guarantee your wife's going to make it, I mean, it's a big thing. It was really a relief to see her when she actually, when they transferred her to Glasgow and she got fixed up there, and then watching her recover, putting the weight back on, and she said it took her about a year to get back to what she was. I'm just glad she's here, and as far as I'm concerned, she can do what she wants as long as she's still here, and that was the main thing. But it was really a trying time, it was.
After their holiday, Gordon and Annie are devastated to hear rumours that their son Chris has been using heroin and have been trying to lock him in the house and stop him taking it.
I'm just trying to hold him in to admit that. We've just told him that we want to help him, just to admit the truth, that he has taken it.
Gordon and Annie are terrified of their son becoming an addict and have asked their second oldest son, 20-year-old David, to watch him. Despite endless rumours in the scheme, Chris is denying taking heroin.
Don't listen to her, Mum. She's well up your shite. I just want to stick her nose in, go to business, honestly. I don't give a fuck about his any airtime. They're fucking heavy steamers.
His girlfriend came and told us everything. She told us that he's been taking it for about 3 months. Brian's broken-hearted through it. He says he can't sleep at night. In the trial, he just wishes it was a week on Friday to use it. He's home a week on Friday.
I think he's been a wee shit, to be honest. We're about it all.
It just nips my head, honestly. I just feel like smashing somebody. Next person says it's getting smashed about. I'm not kidding now.
I think when he's no drinking and all that, I think he's cool as fuck. I think if he's no, he's just wants a wee dick all the time, like getting fuck abuse.
He's a fucking Steve on that.
I think he's bent though. He's cuddled into me last night.
So I fucking bad, I didn't get a call, so you fucking bum.
The couch just fucked up and they made half shit huge, man.
After a brave fight, Mrs. Crees Sr. has lost her second battle with cancer, and the Crees are devastated by their loss.
Just got to go in with him. He's been got up in the morning to come in. To kind of she's not here. Just got to try and be strong and go on with your life and try and do things that my mother wanted to do. We were just getting ready, booking up for Blackpool and off her. I was going to go to a different hotel there because she needed a lift to get up. She couldn't walk up the stairs. But it just didn't happen.
She wanted to see the centre open. She kept telling us, don't let anybody beat us, get it open. We were not to let anybody hit us. That was her words. But she says, I'll be here. And we're hoping to open the centre in a couple of weeks' time, and she just missed it.
Last time on the scheme, single mum of two, Kay, tried to help several of her eldest daughter's friends who were homeless or struggling with addictions by allowing them to live in her house. With so many young people staying, the police were constantly at the door.
She's getting the blame of that.
I wasn't even in the car, I was away. That's how I got out the car and ran away.
And Kay even ended up assaulting a neighbour after she complained about antisocial behaviour.
Just spoke to me like a piece of shit, more or less, and I just attacked her.
She was banging her head off the wall and all that.
She was
punching right in.
Eventually, Kay decided to give up trying to help people and move away from the scheme for a fresh start. But her eldest daughter, Candice, fell pregnant to Gordon and Annie's son, Chris.
I want to keep it. Everybody's gonna try to get me to get rid of it.
A month on, Kay has sold up and is now renting a house 5 miles away in another scheme. Kay is dead set against Candice having the baby with Chris and has thrown her out.
She's determined she's having it, so just letting her go on with it. She's paying for her own house now, so I don't know, but I don't know where she's getting the money to furnish it and all that. And I'm not helping her. I just want her to learn how hard it's going to be. It's not easy. I mean, she's no money. She's not going to get any money till she's about 18. Chris is in the brew. He gets about £60-something a fortnight. By the time he gets it, he owes it out. Because I had said to her the other night, I says, who's going to keep you? She went, you. Well, no, I don't think so. I've got my own house to keep. Chrissy takes me a power of cheek. Because I had said, what are you going to do if you've got a tenner, right, and you're needing nappies and milk, right? And Chrissy needs a bag of smack. Who's going to win? It's obviously it's Chrissy, and he's got a habit, he needs it. That's no way to bring that away.
Kay's daughter Candice is now staying with Chris's parents, Gordon and Annie, while she waits to try and get a flat on the housing list. She can't believe her mum has left her to stand on her own 2 feet.
I think she's pure blackmailing me. She texts me saying, get rid of the rain and you can move back in and all that. I texted her and told her I've no 18 days and I'm staying in an abandoned house. So like just carrying on. And she's like, aye, well, who cares, you're on your own. I'm like, oh my God. Pure hater, man. I'm just got to end up deleting her number and ignoring her texts or eventually changing my number. Because I can't part with it anymore. I mean, like before I found out I was pregnant, we were talking about having a wean and that. And then it just happened. But I do want it. He wants it, I know.
And I kind of, if it was my last year and it was Christopher, it wouldn't be happening. I mean, I ken how the woman feels. If it's the boy that's doing smack, I'd just be the same way as Kay was, Kim, I mean.
I don't know what he's doing. And now I can't text him because he's not got a phone. He says he couldn't be bothered having a phone. So I won't ken where he is, probably.
Back at Libby's house, James is trying to come off heroin again. This time with his mum's help. It's day 2 of the battle.
I've just got to get meth and just take it for just like a few days and then just rough it out for a few days after that, and I should be alright after a week, 10 days.
He's doing all right. Right. Doing not bad. Taking that day at a time.
Libby has bought James some methadone from a local dealer. Doctors often prescribe methadone as a substitute for heroin. And Libby is planning to buy him what he needs every day to help him with his cravings.
A tenner for 60 ml of meth. Up in Glasgow's a tenner for 100 ml. Mate, I'll be doing the back way.
James is off to cash in his gyro and pay his mum back. Normally, with any cash in his pocket, he'd go straight for a bag of heroin.
I got to the post office to cash my money and pay what I'm due to people. It's a sip your shithole of a place, isn't it? A shithole of a place. Dead up buildings everywhere. Every few streets you go, every couple of streets there's an unknown dealer. A good 10, maybe 12. And that's just within a couple of minutes walk from here. But there's a wee bit further you can go if you need to, but it's everywhere, so this place is rife, it's right bad, this area for smarting that. Right bad for it.
While Libby waits for James to come back with her cash, her youngest son Stephen is attending a course for kids that have been excluded from mainstream school.
Induction. Health and safety induction.
I just got that a couple of weeks ago saying, is there a first aid book in there?
Yeah, and did you know, see, I know all of this because I did it in my induction.
I've done it 5 times now and I'm banging it.
I've done it 3 times.
Well, I'm still
doing
beating
it
you.
more than once. So you'll know exactly what to do.
Stephen has a dedicated tutor on the course who thinks that he's at a crucial point and could turn his life around.
Depends, I would say, on Stephen's personal issues and how home life is and how it's affected in here. I would say that's, if there's something on his mind and that, his behaviour can get a bit extreme. And Stephen's a very clever boy, but he's just, the way he's focusing is just all wrong. He's very, I think Stephen,
When his social worker arrives, Stephen suddenly decides to lock himself in the toilets.
you go and eat your lunch and don't you worry about it. See, this is Stephen getting into a bit of a state because I don't know what he thinks about what's going to happen here. Sorry, there he's there. He's come out in the bathroom. No, I knew he would come out. He does this, he says he's going to do things, but he doesn't follow through with it.
Stephen finally agrees to talk to his social worker about his court case for allegedly breaking into the post office.
Bye, Stephen.
Dylan, please.
James is just leaving the post office his brother is accused of breaking into with the money from his gyro.
Poxy £100. Oh, no cunt's getting none. Shaking one, what a fucking alcoholic. Oh, that's nasty. I feel a tiny wee bit rough, but if I drink 2 of these, it'll be brand new, I hope.
James is back with money to repay Libby and the money to buy the next methadone hit from the dealers.
I'll settle for 20. Right? That's a deal. Right, a deal and a half, like.
This is day 2. So, another few days to go. The feeling I get all the time, I feel dead cold inside. Tired, but I can't sleep. My body's fucking jumping. Screaming out for cat. It's going to be rough for the first 5-7 days. And then they'll start feeling the benefit of it. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed that he comes back at the other end of it.
Back at the charity that supports him, Stephen has been kicking off again.
He can be such a positive influence in his peers, but he chooses to go the other way with the negative behaviour rather than the positive. It's always laughing and making fun of people, and he doesn't see that as bullying. I do believe he is worried about what's the court thing that's coming up, but he has to understand that it's of his consequences.
Stephen needs to improve his behaviour, or he'll be excluded from his last hope of any real education. Annie is taking Nicola, her son Brian's partner, and baby to visit him in jail.
I'm sick to him, they've all day sit and stare. See my Brian's out and not fuck at them.
She's wanting my boy to go to jail again through boulders. Brian hates to be locked up, Brian likes to be out and open, and that's what we demand him. He went back up to his cell last week and they were all sitting in his cell burning smack. Don't get me wrong, he smokes hash. If he's drunk, he sometimes takes a couple of Eckie. But he'd never take smack. He's seen what it's done to my nephews and everything.
Behind bars, Brian is also devastated to hear the rumours about Chris taking heroin.
Line up in that jail demented. Because they can't do none, because his hands are tired, we haven't been in there. But he said he was no half it for Fridays and he tie him up. I'm scunning it. I said well, one of the first times I've been at my bed through it. Same me done. I have a brother who's been on it since he was 14-year-old, he's still on it. Do you know what I mean? And I've seen what he's done, you know what I mean? Stealing and whatever to get it. No nice.
I'm going to take this buggy over first, right, and then I'll come back and get Brian.
Brian was on the phone to his dad 2 nights ago. Nicola says something about, hope you're not taking smack. So he phoned Gordon, nearly greeting. And I come in and Gordon to help me and he says, will you take me down to Nicola's? And he says to Nicola, you want to stop accusing him of taking heroin. Nicola goes, what are you talking about? I was only joking with him. He goes, well, he's been on the phone nearly greeting. And she goes, swearing the man's life. And Gordon goes, I swear that man's life. He's nearly greeting on the phone.
On Tour Hill Road, Harry and Betty have just had a letter telling them the judges from the Central East Ayrshire gardening competition will be coming to assess their garden in a month.
Well, it's quite exciting, because he's put a lot of work into it, definitely has. A lot of work. It'd be a shame for anything to go wrong now.
It's all hands on deck, and Harry has called in help to get things ready.
I was just getting Harry because he used to stay down the road. He asked me to come up and give him a wee horn to get his plants out, because he's such a small fellow. He's taking a line of me from my height. There's quite a few folk come up and get a look at his garden, take pictures on their phones. And well, I can't garden for on tank anyway. We'll find many more gardens like this about here. That's it. Just finished putting the fence ones on. And basically that'll be everything done, Paul. Just a matter of just keep watering them to the end of the season. Thanks, well, I'm off.
Right, Paul, thanks again, mate.
And a shower to get, my bed to go to.
I'll see you next year.
I'm looking forward to it.
One of the few youngins that's gone about. Never in any trouble, man. Never into drugs or nothing like that, man. Smashing big fella. Really helpful with old people, especially. Yeah, he got his way to help anybody, man. Nice boy. Pleased the way everything's done too, you know. It's better than last year. So, we'll see what happens.
Harry is determined to go one better. And this year, hopefully, win first place. It's the morning of Mrs. Cree Sr.'s funeral, and the whole family gather in her house for the last time.
I just felt well, she was my mum, but I feel she was a little special friend.
Well, I think so. What is she state for?
Go to my mother with anything.
So I was actually the last one to talk to her. When I came in, she was sitting getting her breakfast, normal, laughing and joking. And she told me that there's no way she was going to get back to Christmas Hospital. As soon as we told her the ambulance was there for her, it was as if somebody just put a light switch off. And she was gone in a matter of minutes.
I'm devastated, can't believe it. She was a mum in a million. Yeah, nobody could have asked for a mum like her. It's hard. Because every time I shut my eyes, I just saw my mum. Keep hearing her shouting me. Because it was me, it was here, like through the night. Just keep hearing her shouting me for the toilet. Go down, she's not there.
The sorry thing is that she'll not be here when the centre reopens. It's not going to be the same walking through the door with the one that originally put the door in 30 odd years ago.
Gordon and Annie are having a double family celebration, as it's the 21st birthday of their son David, and their eldest son Brian has also just got out of jail.
I think that the worst thing has been obviously just away from Auckland, the wee man, Ken, and the airbanes, but it's just like, I think it's just a hospital for junkies, you know what I mean? That's what I look at it. I realise it's not for me, Ken. I couldn't do it again. You know, obviously a lot of time to think, you know what I mean? And you think, obviously, but I can't believe when I'm sober and they're drunk. It's just, every time I'm not, I get charged, Ken, that's what it seems to be.
Preparations for the party are going well, but not for Kimberly.
Stressing, man, my fake tan. I just went all around.
A dodgy beautician.
She said it's my dry skin. I've not even got dry skin, so I don't even care what she's talking about, probably. My belly's no that bad.
Oh, come look at that tan.
I know.
Did you not tell her about it?
Aye, she says there's nothing she could do. It's just dry skin.
Dry skin?
Kimberly's tan is not the family's biggest problem. They still suspect that Chris is using heroin, even though he continues to deny it.
He knows the way I feel. If it continues, then I'm going to get myself down. It's not fair to my mum and dad. And that's what I do is care for them. And you kind of faz it back in their faces. But
I'm just glad Brian's out, because we were all phoning out and everything all through it. Like kind of full family was arguing through it.
One minute he's happy, and then the next minute he's pure snappy at me and pure grumpy and all that. So, and he just sleeps all the time. All he does is sleep. I prefer him to get back in the drink. It's much better. I'd rather him on the drinking than what he's doing.
With Kimberly's tan sorted and the party revving up, the family head for town.
I wouldn't be able to dance with you when I don't hang. I've not worn heels like this for years. No, that's right anyway. I'm bringing my flip-flops with me in case, my Diamante flip-flops, and I'll just dance with flat shoes on.
At Libby's, a week after he came off heroin, James is still clean of drugs and is being supported by the whole family. His cousin Brian is also trying to quit.
But my 14th day tomorrow, 2 weeks, and I feel great. My day I feel brilliant. And like I was saying earlier, I'd rather go and get a drink now than I would buy drugs. I still think about it, man. I think about it all the time. It all should pass, hopefully. I think I've defeated drugs, No temptations at all, I mean. It's just the style, I think that's the problem. Just push each other, you know what I mean? In the right direction, I mean. To help each other out. I'm up to give James a hand, you know what I mean? And show him that I'm noticing and that, and spurring him on and that. And
no as if nobody's not caring about him or that. We're all trying our best just to help him and that. And since he's come off it, man, me and him have been the best pals, man. He's sitting talking to me and that now, and he's wanting to talk to me rather than it just been forced on him. It's brilliant, man.
Gordon and Annie's party is in full swing. A few drinks in, Annie's heels finally get the better of her.
I just went on the dance floor and I slipped.
Oh, that against
I told the guy this morning, I goes, this feels the slider.
Look at the shoes she's wearing. 5-inch heels.
After denying being involved with heroin, Chris has finally admitted to his mum that he needs help.
I told Chris to her the way I feel and everything. I goes, what made you take and everything? And he says, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I goes, Chris, you don't need to talk to me, Mum, just tell me the now. I goes, because I think we're that lucky to have 5 a family kind of don't touch any, smack any.
Annie's not the only one worried about Chris. Candice is still not talking to her mum, and she's relying on Chris to support her during her pregnancy. With a couple of weeks to go before the judge's visit, Harry can't risk his plants being overwatered by a green-fingered grandson.
I just made that box up for him. It keeps him occupied. It saves him from playing with that hose because he puts too much water in my plants, so I give him a wee garden of his own so he can put as much water he likes in it because the plants are all plastic.
Harry and Betty are garden and house proud and also have pride in the scheme.
I think it's a nice place. You can't change people's habits and how they want to live. If they don't want to keep a tidy place, it's hard to change their habits.
I mean, you get houses there with young fellas and young couples in the house, they can't cut the grass. The thing is, there's a postage stamp.
Could be a lot to do with unemployment
And there again, a lot of them is unemployed. They've nothing else to do, they can't cut the grass.
I think they lost their, I don't know, self-esteem. Years ago you could go out and get a job. You could go from one job to another. But not now.
There's been a new addition to Libby's family.
We got a new wee dog 2 days ago. She's half staff and half God knows whatever. And her name's Bess. So we're tortured the new girl. Because she just gets up and waddles all over the place. On the chairs, anywhere at all.
After his aggressive behaviour at the course got worse, Stephen has been asked to take time out.
I do think about folk, aye. No intentional, it's just, see, like, if somebody says something wrong to me, I automatically defend myself, even if they don't mean anything bad by it. Jump right on them and just get them dealt. No shy. Never have been, I don't think. Maybe when I was a wee guy, but that's about it. She'll hit a wee chap.
Upstairs, James is still managing to stay off heroin by using methadone, although he's now also started taking Valium to ease his cravings.
I feel poor at the minute because I took too much meths, man. What's on last night? For nothing, well, not for nothing to bite today. And I've swallowed a lot of it. Took it at 7 o'clock this morning with 8 Valium. I'm cutting myself to bits here, man. Nearly 2 weeks. Couple of days after 2 weeks.
Does it get easier?
No, harder, if anything.
Libby is trying to keep both her boys on track. But it's the first day of Stephen's court case tomorrow, and there's the chance he may be locked up.
I know it's from that bleeding down at the moment, but still worrying. So any time they could revoke his bail and take him. Go to sleep thinking about it, you wake up thinking about it. Feel it running away, but it's not going to solve nothing. The problems go away, mate. Just got to be there for him, that's all. He's away, Stephen.
It's not just piss in the chair. Pisses everywhere.
The Crees' plans to reopen the old community centre are on hold, as the family rally round to clear their mum's house for the new occupants.
It's really hard emptying it. That's what it is. At the end of the day, everything you pick up is my mother's. Just got it, I just wish my mother was here. We just have to go in with her.
Words couldn't explain how I feel. To tell you the truth, it's sick more than anything. It'll take a long while to get over, I think.
So we're more determined now for the centre, because that's what my mum wanted.
With the loss of one of the main drivers behind their enthusiasm to get the centre open, the Crees' sense of community spirit is now going to be more important than ever. It's the day of Stephen's court case, and Libby hasn't slept.
Try to keep the stomach at bay. Just nervous. I feel like every time I go to court with anyone, I feel this way. Just not knowing what to expect.
The first day of the court hearing will reveal what evidence there might be against Stephen and whether the CCTV footage from the post office shows he was involved in the break-in. Round at Kay's house, Candice has been visiting. After falling out with her mum and weeks of not talking, they've now made up again.
Didn't fall out long. And she was back wanting money or something.
Me look, you want money off me.
No, right, whatever.
Did you get your gyre on the day?
No, I don't think so.
Chris and Candice are still together, although she thinks Chris still has his own problems.
He's away at the doctor's today to see if he can get put on a script. Just telling his doctor he's got a habit and to try and get DFs and blues or meth or what. He wants to come off it, but he just fucks it up every time. He'll start to do it and then he'll just get too agitated and just give up.
Well, hopefully he does get off it and get his soul together for this rain coming. I don't think he will.
He better get off it.
Led by the Crees, the Residents' Committee have raised nearly £4,500 hard-fought pounds to reopen the old community centre. And today, 2 local councillors have turned up to add their support and meet the group. The council have offered the lease for just £1, but Marion Cree has just had a meeting to finalise the business plan, and she's starting to realise that they still have a long way to go before they get things up and running.
Basically, they want us to spend all the money that we've got before the doors are even open. She wants us to go and get an independent survey done of the building, £700. We've got to pay a lawyer to read through the lease. That could be £300 to £500. Liability insurance, we already knew we had to get that anyway. She told me it could be £1,400 just for that alone.
Doing all this fundraising and you feel as if you're just hitting your head off a wall. It means that everything's going to get spent and all the things that's to get done before the door even opens.
The group are feeling unsupported in their efforts. Frustration about unexpected costs delaying any real progress turns to anger and suspicion that they may never get back into the building.
How do you think it went? A waste of fucking time. Because I honestly think they've got something else for the building.
Saying nothing.
No.
Absolutely nothing, I'm saying nothing.
Oh, that's per usual, a waste of space. Councillors.
A waste of time, they're no wanting us to open the house. We're set for getting it open and then it's a pushing the back. We're going backwards because they come up with something else that's got to be done. And then we'll get that done and then it'll be something else that's got to be done.
We'll see what happens after getting the business plan and this surveyor in and see what happens for there. See whether it's going to be worth our while.
Obviously, our business plan has getting done the more, should have been done. So we'll have to go the more and see about getting that survey. About £700 for that.
Previously on the scheme, former Hellraisers Gordon and Annie were desperate to keep their family on the straight and narrow.
Don't start shouting at me, you're no staying out.
Aye, alright.
Their eldest son Brian served a spell in jail after a long list of charges finally caught up with him.
You give him the full work.
That man had says he called him all the bin laden bastards and all that.
If that wasn't bad enough, they heard rumours that their youngest son, 20-year-old Chris, was taking heroin.
We've just told him that we want to help him, just to admit the truth, that he has taken it.
Chris, though, was denying everything.
Listen, Mum, she's well up your shite.
Chris had also got his 16-year-old girlfriend, Candice, pregnant.
We were talking about having a wean and that, then it just happened.
Candice's mum, Kay, was dead against Candice having a baby with Chris.
What are you going to do if you've got a tenner, right, and you're needing nappies and milk, and Chrissy needs a bag of smack? Who's going to win?
Candice was determined to stay with Chris and convinced he would be there for her.
He wants to come off it, but he just fucks it up every time.
2 months on, Chris has managed to get a house from a charity that supports the homeless, and Candice has moved in with him. Chris is still denying taking heroin.
So definitely not using?
No. What's the time, Candice?
5 to 2.
Chris may be denying things, but Candice is still worrying about what she's seeing and whether he will be there for her during the pregnancy.
He kens his Sally went downhill because he says it to me. He's still got the kind of mood swings and that. I just batter him.
Chris's parents, Gordon and Annie, are devastated about the changes they're seeing in Chris.
He's
Girlfriend's near sign last night.
fucked up with that junk. Tried my best with him, but just no help from him.
Annie is on the phone to Candice's mum, Kay, as Annie thinks she has some information about a wee that was stolen from Kay.
They never in the box. Well, and was there a steering wheel hanging that way?
Kay's wee lassie's wee gets stolen out of her house.
Right, Kay, okay.
And
Right,
supposed to be a certain boy's got it for £60.
I was telling her that a wee got sold 2 weeks ago. That's when the reins got stolen out the house. And I tell her the boy's name who sold it and who he sold it to. Because I've got a feeling it could be that. It could be the reins.
Annie's call means Kay now knows the person in the scheme who has bought her daughter Kendall's stolen wee. And she already knows his number.
Kendall's wee and wee fit and her games and all that get stolen 2 weeks ago. Who's that?
Hello.
That was my fucking Wayne's Christmas present. Is that a wee Chrissy black bastard? I'm getting him charged, I swear to God, am I? First it was a laptop, 2 phones, the Wayne's Nintendo DS and now our Wii and Wii Fit and all that, so I'm getting him charged.
The new owner of the Wii is saying that he bought it from Chris.
It was Chrissy that stole the Wayne's Wii.
Kay thinks Candice must have helped Chris steal the Wii and is furious with her.
She's losing everybody through this, it's her own fault. I feel pure gutted and by her, definitely.
Last time on the scheme, one family, the Crees, were leading the fight to reopen the old community centre, which their mum and dad had started, and their family had been running as volunteers for 2 generations.
Once we get inside, do you think we'll come back out? It's a Satan!
They had a huge emotional attachment to the centre, and they were fundraising round the clock to get the doors open. But after their mum got diagnosed with cancer and then passed away, it looked as if their loss might stop them in their tracks.
I just thought she was my mum, but I feel she's a lot of special friend.
But as their mum had wanted, the family rallied together again.
So we're more determined now for the centre, because that's what my mum wanted.
They had a crucial meeting with 2 councillors where tempers flared. They were frustrated about several unexpected costs eating into their hard-earned funds.
I asked you one thing.
I'm doing all this fundraising and you feel as if you're just hitting your head off a wall.
Including having to pay for a survey on the building before they took it on.
How do you think it went? A waste of fucking time.
A month on, with the survey now booked in and paid for, Anne and Janet Cree decide to check out the state of the old community centre for themselves.
See, there's a big crack right up the middle of the building, going right up to the roof. I actually seen another one in Oran here. See that bit there? Going right down. Just need to wait till the surveyor comes and see what he says about it.
The council have offered the rent for the old community centre for just £1. But the residents' committee will have to prove that they can pay for any maintenance and repairs before they get the keys, including fixing any cracks.
There's another big bit, Janet. 2 great big cracks right up to the window ledge, you know. It's actually right through the window ledge. Hopefully it's no anything serious, but if it is, it'll cost, really cost to get it done.
Last time on the scheme, Libby was desperate for her eldest son James to kick his heroin habit.
It used to be a couple of years of normality, there's none now.
Shit, I just feel like ending it, killing myself. I couldn't do that to my family.
With the family in turmoil, her second son, 15-year-old Stephen, had gone off the rails and had been excluded first from mainstream school and then a charity-run support unit.
I do think I'll be like folk, aye. No intentional, it just happens, man.
He'd also picked up a charge for allegedly breaking into the local post office. Stephen, though, had realised that he didn't want to follow his brother into a future of crime and drugs and was determined to turn his life around.
I don't want to be having to go to court, not at this age anyway, or for things like that, it's just my daftness.
Today is the first part of the court hearing, and Stephen could get locked up for a year. His sister, Kerry, is there to lend her support, as she has done several jail sentences herself.
I'm a bit nervous, but it should be alright, man. It's my wee bra, so hopefully it should be alright. It's his trial when we're worried about. Obviously, I'm still worrying the day, because it's my wee bra at court, not me, because I've been through it all and I know what it's like. I'll probably be a bit paranoid, but it should be alright. Hopefully it's alright anyway.
A wee bit nervous, just because I'm going to see the judge and that. Me and the judge are best pals.
At Chris's house, he is denying stealing the wee from Kay, and although Candice is expecting, her mum is refusing to have any more contact with her.
I don't even ken anything about it, and I'm getting to blame it. I wouldn't even do that. Just stupid. And he was with me all weekend and all. Told him maybe to get off it soon. But I'm not going to be with him anymore. I can't take any more of it. It's pure stressing me out. Like, because he goes in bad moods and that if he can't get any. And it's me that gets it, but better get off it soon.
Candice is expecting a little girl in 3 months' time. Back at court, Stephen's case is still going on and centred around the CCTV from the post office on the night of the break-in.
We just went through the statements for the lawyer and to tell us more or less what might happen, but they're not releasing the CCTV. Just need to wait and see if the judge will push it on for us, because there's not much we can do till we get it.
Stephen's court case is finally adjourned, so that his defence team have a chance to assess the CCTV evidence for themselves. Last time on the scheme, compulsive cleaner Betty
I maybe do it and then I'll go back over it later on.
and garden mad Harry
Is what I like, to see everything flourishing. Then I know it's going to be all right.
entered the Central East Ayrshire gardening competition.
I'm excited for Harry. It'd be a shame for anything to go wrong now.
Today's the big day, and the judges are expected at any minute.
I'll probably have a clipboard or something with them. Marks for this, marks for that, whatever. They know what they're talking about because they know all the different flowers and the begonias have in. Because one of them's he is a begonia man, he likes begonias, as far as I know.
I see somebody driving up here. I better let Harry out, because he's the man. Put that fag away.
After weeks of planting, crimping and preening, the moment of truth has arrived for Harry.
Hello, how you keeping? The first thing we look for is actually quality of the plant material. It doesn't matter though it's flowers, vegetables or grass, but we must have the quality. And then after that it's actually the setup, the design and also the blending in the colour, which is is good.
Last year, Harry came runner-up in the competition to a lady whose garden has already won 14 years in a row.
See, Betty, she's desperate to win this. She's not like me, Betty. Betty likes to be number one. She was delighted last year when I got rid of her up. I don't know what she'll be like this year if I win it.
Initially, the judges seem impressed. However, one judge has a few improvements regarding Harry's begonias.
It's what they call Laurentia, or Isotoma as it's called now, and it would be nice. And it's not so overpowering as this, and you could put that actually through that. So you can't see your begonia there, but I'm impressed with that. That is actually a nice blend of colour. So, well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you.
This year I Saturday night here.
After half an hour, the judging is over.
I think it went quite well. But as he says, there are a lot of gardens to cover. We're under the private garden section. So here's home.
But I think all in all they were pleased with it. They said it was very, very good. And they've taken into consideration the weather conditions up here.
But then again, Harry enjoys it. So
That's it.
It's nothing to do with prizes. Prizes is a wee...
Last time on the scheme, James was trying to get off heroin, with Libby buying him methadone every day from local dealers to try and help his cravings.
I think about it all the time. I should pass, hopefully.
James was struggling to stay clean of heroin, but doing well, and looked as if he might have finally kicked his habit.
Taking all right. Taking that day at a time.
A month later, though, he's back from town and has just got away from the police.
Oh, just nearly got shot with and my pal got caught instead. Huh? He'd a box of stuff, I had a box. He's 48, so he's no fit. So he'd the big box and I had the wee box. I says, give us a wee box and we'll go this way. So he chose to go left, I chose to go right. He went left, I turned and Paul said, I'm Huckle, so I just ran. I'm not going to come back and get him. I need a lighter. I have a fucking lighter. Yeah, see ya. This is meant to be the best smack in Scotland. Not the best kit in Scotland, this state here. I like to use clean water all the time. Prevents you getting any fucking dodgy diseases. Fuck, turn it up doing all this again, man. I'm too far in, I'm going to go to jail, that's what I'm going to do. It's the only way I'm going to really get off it, you know what I mean? Really.
I can't take me away with him. Stephen's fed up with it all and all. That's how he's seen most of his adult life. Drugs.
I want a charge. Here you come, here you come. Sweat's pushing at me, I need it. Oh, that's better. A lot better. Head up. So look at that one. That was this one. Sweat on the cutting. I'm over the for nuts, you know, saying that. My smoke had my wee chaser.
Gave him an ultimatum, he gets himself sorted out or he's out the door. The folk he brings in and what they're doing. They could die of rain in my house and then we all get roped into murder. No, it's not happening.
I'm away in a wee world at my own here, man. I'm dinner. I'm not my dinner.
Surveyors have arrived to assess the community centre. The question is, how bad have the cracks got? And are there even more problems lurking?
The Ardbeg Centre, 13 Ardbeg Avenue, data inspection.
Nothing happens in the scheme without people knowing about it. And after a few minutes, the Crees turn up to check on the surveyor's progress.
I only had a cursory walk around with a chat for the council, but on first view, I mean, there's nothing.
As if there was a fund in the tap and
No,
you know what I mean?
there's a few cracks, but
Bit of plaster.
for it. No, I think it's going to be a lot more money spent on it than that, in fairness. The windows aren't in the best of order either. I mean, like, quite expensive to buy these windows. It's quite a sizable document that we're going to give you. It's not going to be like 2 pages.
The guy saying there will be money, we all knew there's going to be money to be spent. And if the Waynes would leave the place alone, going to swear there, but I thought I'd better know. Then, don't know, we just need to wait and see what happens.
The Crees are desperate to reopen the centre for the community. That is, if they can afford any repairs that the survey throws up. Even though he's been excluded from mainstream school, Libby is still desperate to get her youngest son, Stephen, back into some sort of education, and has come into the charity that asked him to take time out for bad behaviour to see if they will take him back onto their education programme.
Stephen was involved in a bit of homophobic bullying. Stephen decided that it would be okay to give him some abuse.
How come it's always me, man? I was there for doing it and on, they can't help people to the side. Yeah. Well, man, they want it.
We have to get to a point where we can get you back in and to support you moving on. How do we do that?
Aye.
You have to want to come in, Stephen, and you have to want to be in here buying into the programme and not. I know, and we've been here before, and you sit there and you yes, no,
well,
yes.
Man.
We're here to support you, right? And the behaviour you did that day is not acceptable, and we can't have you in here when you do that.
How did it get to the point that day where it was like totally, really aggressive?
I think at that point it was Stephen was starting to show off in front of other young people. That's
Probably,
what it was. Aye, that's what it was.
Aye.
Showing off.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it is. Is there anything you want to say?
No.
No.
Back at the house, James has had a close call after overdosing. His cousin Brian saved his life by calling in paramedics.
He was just lying there on the bed with his eyes shut, no moving, no talking. I was shouting on him, no replying. I knew straight away there was something wrong with that, you know what I mean?
Then I woke up with the cunts with the green paramedic things. That fucking daft woman's gone, just take a wee bit, I'll not take your done away, won't she? I says, I don't fucking want it, I don't want it. I'll just take the edge off. I says, what edge? I've not got an edge. I don't fucking want it, just get to fucking my house.
The paramedics have brought James round this time. And Stephen has charmed his way to another chance on the course.
I'm back in, sorted, steady, sitting my ass all day in the house. So there's something to do in it. I don't actually like to get told off bad, I hate it honestly. So I've got a little bit of good marriage, but these days your kids who's finest.
I think it's through life just doing effing what you want. You've got to listen to these folk because that's what rules and regulations are for.
Stephen has another chance, but James has blown his opportunity to come clean and is back heavily addicted.
I'm a fucking idiot, man. I could fucking kick myself so I could. But it's done now, you know what I mean? I can't fucking change it. Can't turn the clock back. But I can only try and make things better. I was fucking that determined to date to and then just, I don't know, man, I just fucked up.
After months looking for a job, Gordon is now working at a local food processing plant.
It's a job, obviously. The gaming season's due to finish, but it finishes next month, but he's keeping a certain amount of people on to day chickens all year round.
Gordon has been promoted to supervisor and has managed to get his 21-year-old son David onto the books.
Working it, process game. It's too good.
I got a bonus every week, £50 bonus.
I saw Mr. in work. He's still with his hands folded like this against one of the machines.
Well, as a supervisor.
Just jealousy of him.
Gordon has got David a job, and his daughter, 16-year-old Kimberly, has also started at the local hairdressers. 20-year-old Chris may be about to become a dad, but his behaviour is getting the whole family down.
So you here in this house? drugs this, drugs that, drugs this, kiss for that, smack this. Then it's like, can't believe it first yesterday. Oh, it's only good Wayne in the family.
They can't anybody was selling smack or anything, he used to go and put their windows in and everything. I think because of my nephew dying through heroin, and they were right anti-smack, they were right against heroin, and then Christopher's ended up addicted to it.
A month later, round at Libby's, James is showing no signs that he can change.
I don't see him coming off it anytime soon. Definitely not. Full of promises when he's straight, but the minute that son about him to be as bad as ever again. Just we should get clear it on, get a life somewhere for himself.
James may be stuck in a rut, but with the help of the charity that have allowed him back, Stephen has applied for a college course in joinery, and he's managed to get his first ever interview. He's off to Kilmarnock for some last-minute coaching.
A very common question, what are your weaknesses? And if somebody said to you, what are your weaknesses, what would you say?
When they tell them what my weaknesses are anyway.
But everybody's got weaknesses.
I'd say scared of spiders.
What if you said, when other people don't do what they say they will, you become frustrated?
Aye. Well, over the past 6 months to 9 months, he's grew up an awful lot. He's not the wee silly boy that he used to be. And if you get into this last bit of bother, he grew up, really grew up, a lot wiser in the head. And he takes what you say to him on board a lot more instead of just shrugging it. Takes time to think before he acts now.
See, like now, you've never taken your eyes off me now because I'm not asking you questions. But the minute I ask you a question, you look away, you look down.
I know, 'cause I'm trying to think of what to say.
You try to think of what to say. Whereas if you prepare tonight, and it only takes an hour, because at the end of the day, this is your future. So an hour tonight for your future tomorrow. Okay, Steve.
You see that?
I hope he'll be a lot wiser than his older brother, for a starter. And stay away from the drugs. And make some of his life. Because he's young enough and clever enough to do it. If he stays away from the drugs. Which I think he will. I think he's seen too much of it with James and other bands on about us. Because it's a day-to-day basis about here.
After a week's wait, the mail finally arrives at Harry and Betty's with the result of the gardening competition.
No, there we go.
The moment of truth, eh?
I'm excited for Harry.
Same as last year.
Runner up.
Runner up. Well, but that, same one that won it last year, I suppose, for Belfast. She seems to be awful good, but I'm pleased with that. She must be good, this woman. She must be.
See, you're there to enjoy it. See, a lot of people are just in it for the prizes. I think, really, if you don't enjoy it and it's all stress, you're better not doing it.
It's the same as last year, it's something, isn't it?
Yet again, pipped to the post by the now 15-year champion, Mrs. Ross. Harry has decided to size up the competition by attending the prize giving this year. A month after her mum cut contact with her, Candice has been trying to help Chris and has been lending him money. She's just given him the money she'd been saving for baby clothes.
I think he is going to get off it. I believe him. But better hurry up.
Today, Chris gets his gyro, and Candice is expecting him to repay her once he's cashed it in at the post office.
Says that he's giving it all to me. So, because he owes me it. He owes me pure honours of money. I've just got to go and buy baby clothes and that way tomorrow.
But baby clothes aren't Chris's top priority. At Libby's, desperate for drugs, James has just stolen all his mum's money.
A worldly goods, £2.11. Oh, can I feel it running away? I'm doing it right this time.
She's a pure disgrace, a person, like. You don't do that to your family, man. You know what I mean? Well,
Then your brother.
I've always thought you don't do things like that to your family, you know what I mean? That's just bad, man. And he knows not to do it, you know what I mean? 'Cause it's hard enough to get by in that. But him doing that, man, that's wrong, man.
If he asked my mum would have gave him anything. She always does. I've just started building my stuff up and he stole at my house. So that's how he doesn't even get in my door now. He's my brother, I love him, I'll always love him. I can say what I want about him, but nobody else can. He's a fucking arsehole, man. Hope something bad happens to him out there, and I don't mean die, I hope he gets battered, fuck it. He deserves it.
With no money, Libby has to ask for a crisis loan to put food on the table. Chris is back from the bookies with some bad news for Candice.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Talk shit.
I swear in that unborn man's life, I lost £150 in the bookies.
Chris may be telling Candice that he's lost the cash, but in fact he's actually won over £300.
And Mick gave me the money to go down and buy stuff. He'll be going to getting it somehow, I don't care how he gets it. And I'm not kidding on, and I will batter him, I swear to God.
It's 9 in the morning and Stephen is getting ready to impress at his big interview.
What are my greatest strengths? No idea.
He's awful nervous this morning. And it's not like him. I think it's because he really wants to get through it and get it.
It's just meeting new folk and actually going in and asking me questions and all that. If they were asking me, do you get on well with folk? I don't really. Obviously I'm got to lie, I'm got to say, oh I am brilliant with folk. I'm a loving, caring young man.
Went from a wee silly boy to a young man. And he thinks a lot more now about his future. He's going to do alright. He's got a gift of the gab.
Mate, you should basically try to say I've got a big mouth.
No.
Them do talk shit, you
Talk
should.
for Britain.
Wonder who I get that off of. That's me, innit? Time to go.
You off?
Aye.
Right, good luck, Harry.
See you later, ma. I was a folk putting in for it, so I think my chances are that good, but it's not just give me something today, you know what I mean, like everybody else does. This could be my life, basically, you know. Sounds a bit cheesy, but like, if I trade, you know what I mean, it's always got to be there and you've always got to be able to use it. It's better than signing the brew anyway, innit? Just going to get a bash. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out.
Following 2 weeks' wait, the Crees finally have the survey of the old community centre in their hands. They've raised over £4,000 and are hoping it might be enough to get the building open.
Shocked. Really shocked. We thought inside a lick of paint and everything. But when you see these prices, £880, that's the day the roof's slating. Replaced rainwater gutters and downpipes, £2,500. And today the windies, £3,540. It's broke down so that the most important things is going to get done first, but the first year we would need £30,000. I feel it's a bit much. We'll need to get a meeting with the council and see what if they can come and go with us and on, and then we'll need to take it from there.
After stealing his mum's money, James hasn't been seen in the scheme for 2 weeks. He's ended up in a Glasgow hostel with the stolen cash spent, and with no drugs, he's suffering from serious withdrawals.
Depression. It's just worse because of the state I'm in. Because I'm fucking constantly ratting, and I have been for fucking 4 days. I sent my ma a letter, but I don't know if she got it. don't have a clue. She don't look one back. I don't deserve all that back anyway, but it fucking took me about 3 hours, man, to write one page.
Back at Libby,
I'll say something here. Writing with a heavy heart. Ma, I've done you real wrong again. Ma, I'm so sorry. I wanted out of it. Ma, please don't send the police on me, because this is my real chance. Once I get my title sorted, then I'll send you 20 to 25 every time to have paid back the £100, promise. My rent here is £32.50 per 2 weeks. I get breakfast, dinner, and a wee roll at night, and I shower in my shitty room. No bad, Ma, eh? So sorry. And I love you forever and a day. You're my best pal in the world. You know that, bye for now, Ma. Loads. I love and hugs and kisses, your son, James. Please write back ASAP, please, Mum. I love you. Love you, bits. I think one thing with him, angry with him. And I think I've been up there on his own. I feel sorry for him. I go and get him, bring him home. I suppose he's a big boy now, I'll just need to learn to cope with it.
Candice has decided that she doesn't want to have her baby in Chris's house, and as she's due in 5 weeks, has managed to get her own flat at the top of a block 5 miles from the scheme.
My face is all black with that gloss. This has got to be the nursery. Just need to tidy up the lines in here and then that's that done in a second coat. I even started anything in the hall. That's the bathroom. That's a tip. I'm getting a new bathroom tomorrow, but so no point doing that up. This is the living room. They've just put like new sockets everywhere. Just need it wallpapered and carpeted and furniture. Just got new windows and all. Obviously there's nothing here because I'm getting a new kitchen tomorrow. It's alright, but it's a bit high up, but I needed to take it. If I didn't take it, basically it'd be an haircut a month till I get a viewing, so it's better than nothing.
Candice has realised she can't rely on Chris.
You don't care about anything else. The minute Chris has got a tenner, that's where it goes to. Do you know what I mean? If he's sitting with no electricity, it doesn't matter. And it pure changes you and changes your voice and all that. It's pure horrible. I wouldn't bring myself down to that life.
Kay and Candice have made up.
She phoned me and begged me to come and see him.
Didn't he? Honestly, didn't he?
She did.
She started talking to me because she wanted to come in for a dinner.
Candice is still seeing Chris, though the rest of the family won't see him, and certainly haven't forgiven him.
I don't like him, and I don't like why he stole my weed, because it was just taking drugs, and he still takes them. I don't think it's really good, but I think it's sad. She feels like she's sad, and she is sad.
The future I want is just for Chrissy to get off it and to have the way in and keep my wee house going. Just have a life instead of scourging money off everybody for things for him.
I don't think there will be a future with him, honestly. I think she will change when she's said the way. Because he's got a habit and all that, and nobody in that when my grandma's here. No, do you know what I mean? No.
Having just split up with her girlfriend, Kerry has been drinking and has dropped round to her mum's.
I'm a young, free and single searching motherfucker now. There's nothing crazy about me.
Stephen's not in the mood for a party, as his ideas of a fresh start at college may be over. He's due back in court tomorrow.
He's gone for a fucking life, all the dafty. Nah, I'm kidding on this, fuck man. I'll be there all the way to support my wee fucking bro. Till death do we fucking part, me and my bro, man. Boy! If he gets to jail, I'll just get myself to jail. You paranoid, son?
No.
I would be a bit, man, so I would. I would be. Not a day with me, I'm taking fuck all day. I'm just there to support my wee bro all day, every day, man. I'm there all the time for him. Anytime.
Harry and Betty are at the Gardening Awards to pick up second place after coming runner-up again to the champion, Mrs. Ross, who has won the trophy 15 times in a row.
I haven't met her long yet.
I don't know who she is. I haven't seen her yet. Is it 15 years she's won it for? Well, good on her.
I've only been in it for 3.
And our next award for runner-up to the best private garden in the central area is to Mr. Cassidy. Private garden in the central area goes to Mrs. Ross of 12 Chariot Place.
Harry can finally size up the competition in person.
You can only get better, you won't get worse. That's a certainty. I'll be knocking at the door next year.
It's the first day of Stephen's court case for allegedly breaking into the local post office, and he's beginning to get worried.
I think it's just because that's where guns get sent to the jail, right? You know what I mean? No me, but because like, it's a court, you know what I mean? You're not meant to be happy about it when you're in it, so I try and make it as uncomfortable as possible for you in there, so. You ain't got to show for fags, man. I get my dumbies.
Stephen is facing a year in prison, and Libby now fears the worst.
In the past 4 years, I've took my arm forever. He's been my rock. He puts on such a brave face, he's shit. I feel sick walking in, so God only knows how he feels. And I'm only there just to be there for him.
Libby's efforts to keep her family together are being tested again. The final estimate to reopen the old community centre is over £50,000, far more than the residents' committee have raised. They have a plan though, and have earmarked a local shop which is disused but has potential.
This is an old shop. It used to be a spa shop and it belongs to Ali next door, and we're thinking of leasing it for him.
I think this is the answer, aye. Well, if we're not going to get that big centre, it's going to cost a fortune. Then aye, this is the answer.
I think this has been a storeroom or something, and there's been a kitchen and a toilet through this way. We need to get a couple of quotes to see how much it's going to cost to get the full place done, and the committee and some of the other folks going to be willing to come in and help whoever comes in to do it. But it's not a bad size.
That's what the shop looks like just now. That's what it's going to, hopefully, look like. The kitchen's going to come for the back to nearer the front. It's more hygienic. We're going to have 3 toilets, a gents, a ladies and a disabled. Looking at it now you think, whoa, never. But once all this rubbish is cleared out, we'll get there.
Despite setbacks, the Crees are still raising money and determined to achieve their goal.
Voila. Hopefully we'll get the funding to get it up and going.
We're not getting up. Nope. We will survive. So we will.
Back at court, there are smiles all around.
Wait in B-zone. It's been a year of worry right off my shoulders. I feel 16 now.
The CCTV from the post office break-in doesn't show Stephen after all.
It's not even me.
What does he?
So we did with long hair, not that.
You guy that size?
Aye, well weirder than me, man. I've been that size, no this size, man.
Libby is over the moon. There's also been a surprise round at Gordon and Annie's, as their son David has been in the Sun newspaper.
Bit in there. It says Mark Tyrrell bends in the opening goal for Lithinglow. Whitlett's 1, Lithinglow Rose 1. That's me there in the middle. But they're top 3 in Scotland, you know what I mean? We drew down 1 week in the Emirates Junior Cup, so we're playing against them this weekend in Lithgow for in the replay. Could be a big potential money spinner for Whitlett's. Maybe give you a bonus. Maybe.
David and Kimberly are determined to make something of their lives.
Thank Chris for the black, junkie, smacky, fuck off, bum. I think drugs are for mugs.
I just choose now to do it. My pals have been offered it 100 times, but I just know you have to be a sheep, you know what I mean? Obviously, just part of the problem I just took it to that cool. It's not cool, but
Again?
I think it's cool anyway.
J-U-N-K, junkie feeling, kissing his brayer, catch you later, I've got the show.
Back at Libby's, there's been an unexpected twist. James has come home.
Even the minute I seen his face. Any other man would have just cleaned their hands with me. My mama. She should have. I should be left in the fucking streets of Glasgow. I should have. You've done wrong. Blah, blah, blah. But I'll always be here for you. And you remember that. And after that, I needed to see my mum. I had about £7 in my pocket and I just jumped on the bus. Bought a couple of can of beer. Before I was at it and I was saying I was coming after junk, I've not had to double figures in 11 days.
Libby has taken James back, but knows that good intentions have a habit of slipping away. Libby's not the only parent trying to keep drugs from destroying their family. Gordon and Annie have tried everything they can to help Chris.
I think the future for Chris is to he'll be in and out of detox units all the time, but I think he'll keep him back to it. It's just the way it seems to me. Why he's caring about his next tenner, he's just chasing his next tenner all day long. And he's a different person altogether.
Chris is no longer denying to his family that he's taking heroin, but he thinks he's okay.
Just fuck them, man, they can say what they want. You know what I mean? Doesn't bother me. I'll leave somebody else alone. It's not about me.
Gordon knows how hard an addiction can be to conquer.
I need help for drink. And you've got to want help to get help. You're the one that can only do it. I don't know about Christopher's future. I don't see him having a future if he keeps taking that stuff. The amount he's taking, he's just going to get down the hill rapidly and rapidly and rapidly. And there's not much I can do about it. So his future, I don't think he's got a future now. As I said, and I'll say it again, he needs to want to help himself.
A month later, Libby's efforts to keep Stephen on the straight and narrow are finally paying off, as he has a place at college.
I'm so proud of him.
I'm fucking pure proud of him, man, because he's not only one who has done something, then tried to do something decent with his life at his age, 16, you know what I mean? So, on you with me, Steve-O, McMurray, me, Evans on top, running amok, non-fucking stop, I'm shouting.
I feel great knowing that he's done something in his life. He's turning his life around. And he's going to have a good go at it. He's going to have a good go at it.
Best McMurray ever, that boy's got to be, man. He's got to put all the McMurrays to shame, every single one.
Can't be afraid to start, know what I mean? Because at least I know something to do. The guy says it was hunters, I thought. I just went home for the best, man. Obviously this is the best it could have done, you know what I mean? So far this is my biggest achievement, this is achievement.
Oh, that's good, so that's brilliant. I've done this year, can I see it? Good show, man.
Oh, yeah, what you saying?
Made the first step. And that's hopefully that'll get me on my way, so I'm saying hopefully.
James and his cousin Brian have slipped back to using heroin after yet another failed attempt to go clean.
Just went and got a pair there, aye. Just boredom, man, just for a charge. Just boredom, but not me, I'll try and make that's just
you
a
have
one
them in your mouth?
Aye.
You did, didn't you?
That's just a one hour.
So it is, tell lies. You're a junkie bastard. I'm only kidding, keep up.
Later in the year, Stephen decided not to go to college, and he's currently in prison having committed a serious assault. James and his sister Kerry were accused of stealing from a neighbour, and Libby was forced to leave the scheme for good. On the 17th of April, the number of people living in the scheme increased by 1, as Candice successfully gave birth to a healthy baby girl. A year ago, 6 very different families from one large housing scheme in Kilmarnock agreed to be filmed. Their day-to-day lives were captured, showing the ups.
On you met me Steve McMurray, me Evans on top running amok non-fucking stop.
And downs of life in the scheme.
So sorry. And I love you forever and a day.
A year on, have their dreams been realised? Or dashed?
No, what, baby?
Have their families stayed together or been torn apart? Has the last year been plain sailing or not?
Seen somebody jumping and putting something straight into my forehead.
And what does the future hold for them now?
Just sitting, just wasted, man. Just to pure block everything out.
When Marvin Baird was first shown in the scheme, he was living a single life with his much-loved dog, Bullet.
He just loves getting kisses and cuddles, so he does.
Having kicked drugs, Marvin was looking to start a family and got together with ex-girlfriend, 18-year-old Dana, after she was released from prison.
Happy as Larry. Could not be happier.
Marvin and Dana, though, fell back into using drugs, and things turned ugly.
You fighting!
Don't shout it! Dana, fuck off!
Dana was accused of sleeping with Marvin's cousin, Chris.
I just shagged Marvin's bird.
And fell out with Marvin's family.
You all got a punch in the face.
The relationship was already in trouble.
I just can't help it.
And then Marvin was caught with drugs. Eventually, Marvin was locked up, leaving Bullet in the care of Dana, who was struggling with her addiction.
I'm glad he's away. But other times, situations like this, I wish he was here.
Despite Marvin being behind bars, Bullet being run over and rehomed, and Dana giving up their house because of fighting in the scheme, the relationship survived. A year on, Marvin is out of jail, drug-free and looking for work.
I went in there to sign on job seekers allowance because I'm actively looking for a job rather than laying about. But they're advising me to go back on the sick because they said because of my left hand injury, they're saying that's constantly that happens. People beating me and waving, I don't know. Yeah, see what I mean? Guys come on everywhere I go. But they've advised me I'd be better getting back on the sickness benefit because there's no many jobs that you can do one-handed. But I said, well, there's nothing wrong with me sitting in front of a computer. It's just, that's everywhere I go. If it's a female, a lot of the time they get out and they'll say, oh, can we get a picture with you? I set up a Facebook site of my own. See, within 3 days, I had 931 friend requests within 3 days. I like the attention, because there's a big difference from being a drug addict to being back to just like, I mean, all I'm on is my prescription, I'm stable. I've got a great relationship with my parents again, the way things used to be.
Marvin has got himself back on his own 2 feet. With a rented bedsit in the centre of Kilmarnock, while he now waits for Dana to get out of jail.
I sleep with Dana's pyjama top on my bed, look. Do you know if he went to prison, I've not washed it, I still smell off it. I don't know if you saw it, oops. I don't know, did you see the picture there in the paper?
Dana was caught trying to get drugs into jail for Marvin and was sentenced to over a year behind bars.
I mean, the last visit we had, couldn't believe how beautiful she was looking. There wasn't even a blemish in her skin, her hair was all healthy looking, her nails, everything. She was just looking great, so she was. The situation is we're engaged now, so I've picked my best man, she's picked her bridesmaid, everything, we've got everything already.
Since being filmed, Marvin has built up a special relationship with the Sun newspaper.
I got my teeth done one night, they put me up in a hotel in case any other papers came and tried to get a snapshot. And then the next day was my day out. That was the day I had out. And that shows, look, all the different treatments. It was a laser treatment they done to whiten my own up. Apparently it's £600 for one course here. I get 3 in the one sitting. The difference is unbelievable. That was the man that the government phoned me and asked me if they could start using my picture to warn youngins that not to go down that road. And then I got a phone call saying that they're wanting me to actually go around the schools myself now and speak to them. 100% want to do drug counselling, definitely. I mean, even my counsellor, my drug counsellor, Jeff, right, he said that the person I first met, he said to the person I'm speaking to now, is like day and night. I didn't realise how away with it I was. I hate when people go by that and they go by and shout, oh, where's Bullet, as if to them it's a joke, and to me that was heartbreaking, so it was. See, when I got out of prison, it felt like there was a part of me missing. See, because I was that used to what, I mean, for 6 years, it was on my side, or if I had to nip something with a foot, I knew I was coming back and his wee face would be at the window waiting for me. But as soon as I found out it was away, I lay in my room in Bow House for 4 days, and the tears, I just couldn't stop them.
Marvin has lost Bullet to another family, but he still has Dana, and is waiting to see whether she'll get early release with an electronic tag. A year ago, the McMurray family were all living together in the same house. Mum Libby was desperate to keep her kids on the straight and narrow. Not an easy job, when her eldest, James, was a long-time heroin addict.
There used to be a couple of years of normality, there's none now.
I just feel like ending it, killing myself. I couldn't do that to my family.
Her daughter, Kerry, had recently got out of jail.
I'm going to get drink alcohol.
And cousin Brian was sleeping on the floor, also a heavily addicted drug user. Libby's youngest son, 15-year-old Stephen, had seen the effect heroin was having on James and Brian and was determined to stay drug-free himself.
Heavy bad man, come in every day, smack to you, man.
Stephen had already been excluded from school and had started to get into trouble in the scheme. But Libby managed to get him to go to a local charity, which encouraged him to apply for a place at college to study joinery.
So far, this is my biggest achievement. This is my biggest achievement.
I feel great knowing that he's done something in his life.
With Stephen getting a course at college, things were looking up for Libby's family at last. But a year after being filmed, her hopes have disintegrated. After being accused of causing trouble, James and Kerry fell out with other nearby families. Libby was forced to leave the scheme, and both her boys ended up behind bars, with Stephen getting jailed for a serious assault. Today, though, Stephen is being released, and Libby and Kerry have come to Glasgow to meet him.
But 2.5, 3 months ago, I've seen him.
I've seen him once. He went into Pullman, and I couldn't go back. Too heartbreaking to walk away from him.
Obviously, I'm the moon, it's my wee baby brother, man, he's at the jail, so yeah, man. So I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. No, isn't he? What did we say again before? He says on Buchanan Street. Buchanan Street? Buchanan Street bus station. You don't see right there and I'll get you? Aye, I said to him, right. Where did you say I'm coming off the train or what? Aye, I said I'm coming off the train. Fucking hell.
Unfortunately, there's no sign of Stephen at the bus station in Glasgow, and Libby and Kerry think he might already be drinking his liberation grant and getting into trouble.
Jeez, I would take on man, I'm going to have a line of that, I'm fucking momentum. Fucking goody, a boy, man, he's fucking all excited about you.
But you know Stephen, he's no patience, he's a wee bit like yourself.
I would have at least waited for you.
With no sign of Stephen, Libby and Kerry head back to Kilmarnock.
I'm hoping that he's made his way home.
See, when I got to the jail, everybody was like, Mum, we're going to get mad with that. And I was like, nah, I'm just going home to see my family and that. And I think that's what Stephen will do as well. Stephen, we were all fucking here, Buchanan bus station for you. We get your name shouted out everywhere by you. I was up and down about 8 or 9 times. You just go there. You said you were at Buchanan bus station to my mum, I'll need to get money now and come back through and fucking get you. Is that something, just go there? Fucking hell, man, it takes an hour and a half to get there. I'll take you'll get any fucking money to get him. That's what he just says.
In the end, Stephen finds the bus fare back to Kilmarnock.
Can't wait to see him, my young blood, man. My wee bra.
I feel better knowing that he's coming here now. I don't need to hunt all the town looking for him. It's been hell. Because he was always running about us. He was always with me. Constantly.
Aye. Do you want to hit your hump?
Aye. Do you want to hit? There he is! Yeah. There he is! All my Christmas all came at once. My wee heart's pounding. Swear to God, feel like screaming, letting the world know how happy I am. Right time I forgot about me. 3 meals a day. Woo!
That's what I'm talking about.
One thing I'll never say is I'll never eat custard again, 'cause that's all you get, man.
See you later. Duff, innit, son?
Duff first. It's fucking
No,
duff.
seriously though, how was it?
No, it was, I didn't like it to start with, man. It was shite to start with, but see, once I started knowing people that, it was good. It's alright, man.
Oh,
Don't say I want to get back anytime soon, but...
Stephen is going to join his mum and Kerry, sleeping on the floor of Kerry's one-bed flat on the edge of the scheme.
He's going to stay here with Kerry then now. Till he gets his
just me
feet
now,
together.
I'll be back.
A day at a time, you know.
Got to go and get my money and then sit about for a while. Take in Kilmarnock again, what I'm talking about.
There's more good news for Libby, as the whole family is due to be reunited again when James gets out of Barlenny in 3 days' time.
Hi there, my wee ma. As you can no doubt spy for the top of the page, it's just the one and only Daddy boy here. On the fantastic plastic with a wee few words to say, a pure missus. Loads and loads. Be seeing you all real soon. He's getting out on Wednesday and he'll be coming here to see Kerry and me and Wayne, and I don't know what his plans are for there. Probably stay a day or so and then he'll do what he's intending to do.
A year ago, ex-alcoholics and self-confessed hellraisers, Gordon and Annie Cunningham, were keen to make sure their kids didn't follow in their footsteps.
Don't start shouting at me, you're no staying out.
Aye, alright.
Their daughter, Kimberly, was into dancing and had a job. But their eldest son, Brian, was locked up for a racially aggravated breach of the peace.
You give him the full work.
That man had says he called him all the bin Laden bastards and all that.
Worse than that, their 20-year-old son, Chris, seemed to be taking heroin, just after he got 16-year-old Candice pregnant.
They were talking about having a wean and that, and then it just happened.
Candice was keen to keep the baby, against her mum, Kay's advice.
What are you going to do if you've got a tenner, right, and you're needing nappies and milk, and Chrissy needs a bag of smack? Who's going to win?
Kay was worried about Chris's drug habit and thought Chris was slipping more and more heavily into using heroin.
Fuck them, man, they can say what they want. They ain't doing about me.
Gordon and Annie lost hope of helping Chris.
The amount he's taking, he's just going to get down the hill rapidly and rapidly and rapidly. And there's not much I can do about it.
And Candice ended up having the baby, despite her mum's worries about Chris's drug use. A year on, Chris has spent time in jail, but is now out of prison and living at home.
I tried to get him off the heroin a couple of times. I'd be locking him in and buying him tablets and that, but it didn't work. But when he got lifted and got put to prison, he'd no other option. He couldn't get it and that was that. So I think it gave him time to think and all about the vein and everything. The social worker was saying he wasn't allowed to be near the vein because of the drugs. I says, but he's not on drugs now, he's on a methadone prescription. And she says it's in case he's got the vein with him and he bumps into and he's all pals. He'd been easily led, he was just out. It's all right, Christopher, saying it wouldn't happen, but you don't ken till you're put in that position.
Has he got too excited? How did he do that at the time? Was he taking drugs at the time?
After she came up here and done a meeting with me, Christopher and Candice, and she says she was happy for the vein to be here with Christopher. But before that, he wasn't allowed to be staying in the same house as the vein. So that's how he was thought they were calling him a beast and all that.
In Kilmarnock, at Marvin's bedsit, an old friend, Tam, has moved in next door. Marvin's dreams of working as a drug counsellor and fronting an anti-drug campaign in schools have been devastated by mobile phone footage, which the Sun newspaper have put on their website, allegedly showing Marvin smoking heroin.
The video's between 2.5 to 3 years ago. It's been somebody in my company that's took a video, they've forgot, they've had it on video, but what I think, or they would have put it in before now, and then they've been looking maybe through a memory card, an old SIM card or something, and they've came across this video, and they've thought, I'll get money for it. And before this happened, up in Allies where I volunteer, there'd been a few people discussing, trying to set me up.
Because they were all talking about, oh, they're offering £1,000, they're offering £1,000 if we can get them taking smack.
They can buy me as much as you want, but they'll not get me sitting taking it anymore. Worst thing is they've portrayed me as the fall of Britain has been back on it. I mean, that was a headline, back on smack.
Marvin claims that politician Nicola Sturgeon has even asked him to help front an anti-drugs campaign.
It was in the paper that she's withdrew any allegations that I was to go around the schools with her, right? Which obviously she's going to withdraw her name as soon as that's been put in the paper. I can understand that, right? She's saying no, it was the photo, it was his photograph we were thinking about using, but now we'll have to look into even using that. But I was asked here in the schools, right? And I don't need to prove that to anybody.
Marvin and Tam have both had chaotic lives, and both of their girlfriends are in prison. But Tam has had good news.
I just found out a week ago that my girlfriend, she went to Greenock night.
He's going to be
you can't be, and I've been choking for that way in jail. Oh, my daddy. I've been choking to my daddy all my life.
She'll keep shouting, just say, still no back, I've got somebody in. She's not getting in now, it's Dana's sister. She's not in a stable predicament now, right? So I do not know whether I can keep these away or no. That's Dana's mum's, she's right, which are just newly been packed. That's her dad's. She's wanting in, but she's saying it's just this she's wanting in for. It's not a case she would come in, take them and go. She would make some excuse to sit around her. No other woman interests me now. Do you know we're proud to have her in your ear? Huh? Do you know we're proud to have that wee hottie walking down here, arm in arm? That's my wee woman there. Love her to bits, so I can't wait.
Stephen is out of prison and staying with his sister Kerry. But it's a one-bedroom flat. His mum is also sleeping there sometimes, and he's nowhere else to go.
I've not been supported with money. She just gave me food when she's had it, but she's not got any now. She was expecting me to pay for it, and I've not got any money, and I'm getting through the night if I don't get her money. But I have to sleep out in the streets until I get paid because you won't give me money. Under these, fuck off, you daft cow, man. Fucking smell about, man. I went for a crisis loan so I could pay Kerry digs, and I've not to get paid for weeks, and I need to buy food, and they're saying I'm not in a crisis. Obviously I'm in a crisis, I've got no money or nothing, you know what I mean? Fucking idiots, and I tell them I've got to get through it. No, obviously your sister's been supporting me until now, she's not got to throw you out. How the fuck do they know that? She could be throwing me out for all they know. Fucking idiots, man. My sister's let me stay a wee while, so hopefully I'll get my own house. That'll be a start.
At 17, Stephen already feels trapped into a chaotic lifestyle.
See, like, places like this, man, jobless people just have to make do with what they've got, end up fucking mad alkies and all that, like fight with cunts, all sorts of shit like that, man. That's how heavy family feuds and all that start, you know what I mean? I think that's how this place gets a heavy bad name, man. And that's how the people in it get a bad name. If you leave school with no qualifications, you've not got to get a healthy job, unless you want to work in Asda or something, where if you've got a criminal record like me, you get told to fuck off because you've been done for robbery, you can't work in tills, and that's for life of the future, man. Beyond the brew, rest of my days, Dawson in my sister's house, either a mad alky or a mad pothead, never a smackhead, never a smackhead. Just sitting, just wasted, man. Just to pure block everything out, just block the shit out. So like a big circle, man. Every place you go to, people are the same, lifestyle's the same, drug taking's the same, everything, man. And no matter where you go, you don't change. So it's the same at the end of the day, innit?
One person who seems to be breaking the cycle is Chris.
That's what changed my life, the being in Candace, basically. Just different now, think before I do things like that now.
The way he used to be to the noise, it has changed a lot. I'm proud of him.
Don't even drink or nothing now, just don't do nothing. Just sitting with Candace in the bed. Just...
You have drunk a couple of times.
But no one like ran for days at a time or...
No, he doesn't do that anymore.
I was just waiting to get a house, me, Candace in the bed, and I just settled in for there. Just whenever.
Marvin's local celebrity has backfired after a girl asked Marvin for a photo and her boyfriend took offence.
I met a court today for the incident with the boy who held a knife at my neck, and I managed to get the knife off him. And when I've ran away, I've ran into where the police were, and I was done with possession of an offensive weapon. So it's not that exactly looking good. It's one of the worst charges to be up for the now. So as you see, I've got my bag and that, I'm prepared for the worst. It's going to be doing up for the tag, so it is. Because she was due at maybe next week probably. But the tag was to my flat. And if I go to prison, then obviously I'll lose the flat, so she's not getting an address, so she is going to hold her in prison to me. I just hope Neil's got the gift of the gab head on. Because he's a good solicitor. All right. When they know, I've not seen him for 2 years. Is it? See you later, mate. Go away. Come on. No, go away, mate. I'm not shy. I'm very shy.
Even though Dana's out of prison soon, Marvin's dreams of marriage are again in jeopardy, as possession of a knife normally carries a long sentence behind bars. Marvin may be heading to jail, but round at Kerry's flat, James, Libby's eldest boy, has just got out of Barlinnie.
There he is, Mama.
What have I been through? Man, I've been choked to see you, you cracker jack. I swear to God, James, man.
He never bounced into back in this morning and with a wee horn dog. Oh, mama. And back to back with the McMuzza attack.
Not very often you get us together happy. Not very often at all.
James is going to be staying at Kerry's until he decides what to do next. Time in prison has meant that he is now truly drug-free for the first time in years.
I can save some people's lives, innit? My case, me, because I was in a bad way before I went there. No, feeling good, I don't even want that now.
When before he went in the jail, he was fucking half his nut, man. Pure skinny and all that. Pure, it looked like he was dying, man. Looked in a heavy bad way, see now. I think he looks healthy for it, man. The jail's done a lot for him.
It's the way he used to be. When he looked after his cell before the drugs got him. I suppose everybody does it. Three them back together. It's my life complete.
Fucking dinky man, top of the world, he's my big brother, man. I look up to him, know what I mean? So he's some size of boy, man. And he'll be staying that way if I've got into fucking do it. The three McMuzzas back to back, here we go.
Marvin has managed to persuade the judge that he is the innocent party concerning the knife and has walked out of court a free man.
I'm happy as laddie. Because of my circumstances and it was an unprovoked attack on me just because his girlfriend is getting a bit too friendly. Honestly, I can't even explain how I feel. 95% sure I was getting jailed today.
Marvin has escaped time behind bars, but he's more concerned that he's found out who has scuppered his chances of fronting a drugs campaign by sending in old footage to the Sun. Although Chris Cunningham is denying it, Marvin is certain that he is the culprit.
You get £500 for losing a relationship with somebody that's done everything he can for you.
He's took the memory card out, put it in his new phone, and these pictures have come up, and he's went like that. Oh, I'll say that's just the now, like 2 days ago.
I'm disgusted at him doing that, so I'm after everything I've done for him. I mean, I took him in when he was 15. Oh, he was 9 months when he moved in with me and my parents. And I took him everywhere. Then when he was 15, when I moved into Algar Place, he moved in there and I bought him everything, every bit of clothing, everything. I kept him going, didn't I? And it wasn't just normal clothes, it was clothes that were designer, it was costing me a lot of money.
James has been drinking heavily since he got out of prison. He had a traumatic childhood and he turned to heroin use as a teenager, becoming heavily addicted. He's trying to see the best way forward.
Go away from here for a starter. And that's the biggest hope I've got. Just to get to this, away from this shithole. If you stay here, you don't get opportunities in this dump. Don't get nothing. All you get is a drug habit in here. No, it doesn't need to be perfect, just normal. Just a normal life, like everybody else. That's all I want. No drugs, no nothing. I've never had any goodness, never.
It's only a month till Dana gets out of jail, but Marvin has been badly beaten up after declining a photo while out drinking one night. Because of his head injuries, Marvin's family are making sure that one of them is always there to keep an eye on him.
The police came about 10 o'clock the next morning. Apparently they'd been here all during the night because the CCTV had seen me staggering all the way round with blood running down my face. Because my nose was burst, my mouth was all burst, and the cuts for my head, the blood was, my full face was covered. And I come in and I went a sponge, kind of cleaned it a wee bit as best as I thought I cleaned it, but I hadn't. It was all dirt inside it. And I just held a sponge to it and I come through and put the sponge against the bed and just lay with my forehead against the sponge. It was the worst thing I could have done. I could have ended up in a coma or anything.
I actually burst out laughing
like that much of a fright. I was like, what happened to your face?
They gave me a CAT scan, see, like a CT scan for my brain. I don't know if they're fun, man, mind you. Maybe fun a wee bit, yeah, but it's something like a Malteser or something like that.
Round at Kerry's flat, James has disappeared, and Libby fears that he may already be back to his old ways.
Because he was heavy on the drink the last time I seen him. He was just waking up in the morning and starting a game. I just don't know. No one to say he has if he's not up, but I'll just knock his confidence away again. I'd know if I'd seen him. Whether he touched on him or not. But I hadn't seen him, so I don't know. Major prospects doing us and everywhere shutting down. And anybody that has got a record of no chance.
Stephen has another assault charge pending and may soon be heading back to prison.
Sometimes I think it'd be a last to go back to the jail just because it's pure boring out here. I've got nothing to do here. At least in there I've got things to do. Nothing happens out here and see, like, if pressure gets to you, you want to go back to the jail. Because it's somewhere you can sort your head out in it. It's just the jail for you, innit? But use your time to think away from every day. Fucking, because you're looking at gaff all the time.
I went for the interview last Monday. They told me they phoned me in 2 weeks for an induction, so that's maybe a got a job in it. Working in Belcher's food factory, looking at like a sausage and make sausages and shit like that, meat factory. But it's pure freezing, I can tell. You need safety boots and about 25 litre of clothing. Kerry's picking her life up.
Kerry's picking her life up with a can in her hand. As you do.
A month after he was assaulted, Marvin has travelled over 2 hours to Stirling to visit Dana in jail. Marvin and Dana had talked about being engaged, but Marvin now has a ring and is ready to make things official.
I've just never had enough money to get the ring I want to get, so I've got a ring here for her. I just want to place a ring in her finger just to give her a wee bit more reassurance that I'm deadly serious about it. We're having a fresh start. The two of us have agreed when she comes out, like everything in the past we're forgetting about. And getting married, that'll be the biggest step towards a fresh start. Every time she sees me, it's like, well look, you're put on more weight, you've on more weight, you're looking great. I think she's a wee bit paranoid because I think she thinks I'm going to go with somebody else, but it never crossed my mind. I mean, I've waited 8 months and been loyal to her, so I don't think I'm going to muck her up in the last 4 weeks. I love her too much. She means the world to me, and if she says yes, I'll be happy as Larry.
Time will tell if Dana is really keen to make their engagement official.
Right.
James has been away from Kerry's flat for days, and the whole family feared the worst. But he's back and has started a new relationship.
Bring me some tobacco back.
No, I want to join up. Maybe. That's Kerry, my girlfriend. I've known her for years, just that she was with somebody else and now she's known. I've got her now. She's done nothing but look after me if I go out. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be locked up again. So everything's rosy. I've never felt so good. This is the best I've felt in years, honestly. She gets me, she knows what I'm about. Instead of other birds try to take their cunt at me.
When I come back here, calmly, just don't be getting into trouble.
As an ex-addict herself, James's girlfriend Kerry knows getting together with him is a risky decision.
I'm bipolar. I've been off everything for 8 years, so but I've known James for years, and I just wanted to take him away from it. So now I'm taking him away from it, taking him to Giffen.
Kerry is keeping James on the straight and narrow, and knows what she's taking on.
I got out of prison. I was 21, and I got out after that. full of committal. I just didn't look back, didn't touch nothing, but put on a prescription for my mental health problems. And James has got to have to put it together because I need somebody to look after me because of my illness. It's like, you know the way Stacey Slater is in EastEnders? The part she plays, that's the way up, down, up, down. But if he wants a normal life, then he needs to stop all this. So he does. And he's no touch anything like that wise. And if he does, he knows it's over because it disgusts me. I try and tell him after the first few months, and the more you get, like your laptops and your phones and your tellies, the more respect you start to feel for yourself, the more respect, even your enemies start to respect you. But a lot of people do try and drag them back in.
Marvin's visiting time is up, and he's proposed to Dana.
Everything went okay, she said yes and she could ring her finger. It made me so happy. My train's at 33 minutes past, I've got 8 minutes to get to the train station. If I miss this, I'm going to wait another hour.
Marvin's dreams have all come true, but not missing the train home seems to have become #1 priority.
How's that not going in? Huh? What am I doing wrong? Pushing it in.
That's your turn. That's Kilmarnock, Glasgow.
Right. Catch you later, right? Cheers, mate. Go back!
James is back from his shopping trip, and against Kerry's advice, has bought more alcohol.
Don't argue with me, baby. I need that paint them out for my guts.
Take it on or something.
Don't argue with me, don't
For your
argue.
guts. Don't hang kissing me, I'll put my soft side out. Or you'll take.
Don't even kid on, you've got a soft side.
She doesn't want me to drink, but I need it because I'm fucking rough as a badger. There's a cup here. What are you doing? Try to hide them from me. Fuck's sake, you're caught. Just sit them down.
Got boy handy.
Yeah,
Ready on G. Where's the ashtray, bruv?
James, I've never looked that rough and it's because of you. Scared to go to sleep.
That's what he made it.
That's his option. Yeah, that's mad. So, he seems to be picking me then. They just take it because they want the boys and everything, they're just chasing the boys, but some of them take it to escape the past.
Aye, to escape life, just to escape what's in front of you, all your problems.
To escape the past.
And it's just a short-term fix.
Marvin and Dana have at last been reunited, as she's just been released from jail. They've come to Glasgow on a shopping spree for Dana, who's over the moon to be free again and back with Marvin.
Good, happy, relieved that I'm walking back with him, but it's weird, I know, walking back next to him because of the height.
Lovely guys, thank you for so much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Well, right, nice meeting you, pal, right? See, when I've been cutting through to go and visit Dana, I've been stopped loads of times and people asking for pictures, but I'm always in a romper stop.
The happy couple are planning to get his and hers tattoos to celebrate their reunion.
Excuse me, pal, when I deal with tattoos, about here. I can't see if I'm looking at it. And I'm getting Dana tattooed down the inside of my arm, and Dana's going to, I don't know where.
I'm getting Marvin's name somewhere. I'm thinking about there, right, but then it'd fade off. Thinking about getting it on my neck or the back of my neck or something. I want it somewhere where people can see.
They just need to find a place that can take them without an appointment.
On the left or right?
The right.
Where's Bullet? Oh, well, I've not had Bullet for nearly 2 years. Aye. Right, thanks, dear. I'll be taking that picture. Right, batter in. Yeah, then you boys know where Terry's tattooist is.
Even given their newfound popularity, Marvin and Dana are having no joy finding a tattoo parlour that can squeeze them in.
One man, that's it, man. She had honey and Ringu.
No, she never.
I think she did because I felt her horn like you fucking
I
big your line again. And then you leaned towards her like that.
Oh,
After hours on the shopping spree, trouble is brewing.
I don't want to. I don't want to go to Kilmarnock. I don't want to go this way.
We're going to find
No, we're going to find the tattoo. If he's happy, then I'm happy, and I know the tattoo is going to make him happy, so I'm happy if he's happy.
I know they've not got time.
But he's thinking of me, wanting me to go get plays.
Right, we've got to plan.
A month after getting together, James and Kerry have set up home in a new flat. But that's not the end of their good news.
It's just a temporary one. I know what I want, but this one's just temporary.
Need to save her, so well. Not bad. We'll do this now. Hey, baby. Been here about 3 weeks or something. Everything's going pretty well. Alright. Bit by bit. I'm getting this wee gaff done up.
James is still battling his heroin cravings, but is controlling things with a proper methadone prescription.
A couple of weeks I was at the jail, I took a bit here and there, and I was like, oh, this is fucking, can't do this, it's going to back to square one. I'm on my script and that now, so that's keep me alright, keeps my mind ticking and that. It's only 40 mil, but it stops me thinking about it, I can't know what I mean.
I have these good days and these bad days, but I just have to be there and support him as much as I can, knowing what it was like. We've all got to give him, but it was too far away for James and his mum, because they've got really close, because James has been off of heroin. Him and his wee brother never had a relationship, and now they have. He'll say it to me on the phone, but when I say it to James, he'll just say, tell James I love him.
Although James and Stephen have now rebuilt their relationship, it may be cut short as Stephen's assault charge has finally caught up with him. Having admitted his guilt, but failed to show up for social reports and final sentencing, the outlook is bleak.
My lawyer sent me a letter telling me what my co-accused got and all that, and telling me that they'd issued a warrant for me. Postal warrant for me now. No, because I've got a warrant out, they've got to pure smash me now, it's got to be quite hard on me now. I don't want to go back to jail a couple of months after I've been out. I hoped I'd be for at least a year or something before I ended up getting back in the jail. Just feel like a pure dick, like a pure, honestly, because I've got myself in all this trouble, you know what I mean, when it could have been easily sorted. Could have went and get my reports done, I should have woke up earlier, got my reports done, went to court. Probably wouldn't even get to jail, like a community service or something probably. But no, I fucked everything up, man.
Stephen is expecting the police to come for him. But across town, they've just arrested someone else. Marvin has breached a probation condition by missing a meeting and is on his way to the cells. Just a day into a new start, Dana is devastated.
I mean, Marvin was the only person that was keeping me in the right narrow. Unless I'd be back, I'd probably have come like yesterday and went and get fully hit and back on the drugs. But he's the only person that kept me to feel strong, and now he's been taken away. And he makes me feel good about myself. He always gives me compliments. He'll do anything for me. I don't know, I just love everything about him. Like most people will say, oh, what you doing with him, I can do better, but to me, I can't do better. It's not on the outside, it's what's in the inside. And I don't think, I find him attractive, and if I love him, and then that's what matters, doesn't it?
The police arrested Stephen, and he's now back in jail, facing a long sentence behind bars. Chris and Candice fell out and have now separated. Marvin was released after a night in the cells, and he and Dana are still determined to make a good life for themselves and get married as soon as possible.